And hello to RPG Out of the Box.
Oh. I'm sorry I didn't link the thing. I'm sorry I didn't
What?
have time. Horrible. I'll do it now.
Do it now. Go. Screw it. I'm going live. Anyways,
We'll do it live.
do it live. So we are RPG Out of the Box. We are a small group of adventurers willing to delve into various RPG box sets. Try them out, see what they're like, give them a rating, and then we're going to raffle off at the end and give away the box set to one of our many subscribers. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure if you got a Twitch or if you got Amazon Prime, you get Twitch Prime. You can link the two accounts, and you get a free subscription. If you could throw it our way, I take it as a kindness. Anyways,
As a kindness, you'll take it.
so I am the DM. I am Baddox Ash. You can follow me. I'm at Matt Fellman on Twitter. But you can also check out my crew right here, starting with this guy right here.
Hello, I am Luciano. I go by Assassin Kete on the interwebs. There is only one S at the beginning of Assassin. Because reasons. I am playing Perevan Featherfoot, the Lightfoot halfling rogue, who's definitely not trying to become the richest person in the party.
Could happen.
Gets plenty of
It
help.
did happen. I think I am
Plenty
currently
of help.
the richest person in the party.
Where
Yeah,
is
but do
the
you have a
link?
jade toad? I don't think so.
Oh,
You got me there.
And where do your riches come from? I wonder.
That guy.
Toads.
Where's the link? Does anyone have the link?
It's just,
Why do you have a memory?
it's twitch.tv.
Because I don't want to go hunting for it every time.
chaotic
Oh, is it the
Night
same
Network.
as each one? Even though it says a different episode, I can still relink the thing and the stuff?
Yeah, it
as
just
long as
links
we're
to the
live
Oh.
on Twitch.
Live on Twitch. Very funny. No, that's TBS. Very funny. Sorry, my bad.
So next we got...
Okay, so I am Karen. I am playing Astrid. I am a cleric hill dwarf. I am on Facebook. Did my second Facebook Live video. I'm also on Instagram, and I'm also on Twitter. Karen_Fellman. No relation, right?
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
Not relation.
You're making Austin really uncomfortable right
I am determined before
I scrunch up
stop
when I got
playing to get
comfortable.
Austin's hair done.
No.
now. Don't,
Just fold in on
it's
yourself.
not time.
Or
Did
like
you
one
get
of
a
these
haircut?
braids.
No. It's just extra crazy today because I was out in the rain for probably an hour.
Oh, you got that rain?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's not exactly a shower. It's much dirtier. I am Kabe. I am playing Nordric, the folk hero fighter, and I have a Facebook. And that's about it.
As foretold in the legend!
You give him a nice crisp high five.
You should not follow me because I take long steps and it's hard to keep up.
Unless you're tall
Don't
and have
tweet
long
at me
legs.
because I don't speak bird, and I don't really have a YouTube or anything, so I don't have any bells to ring or thumbs to punch.
But you can ring our bell.
Challenge
We've got
accepted.
you got Chaotic Night Network on YouTube. You can subscribe
Do
and
that
ring the
one.
bell there.
and I'll give you a thumbs up. I don't
Someone
know.
will tell you about it.
Yeah. Someone will be like, I liked it. I'm like, sweet, and then we high five.
He's like, I'll be your best friend.
And then next we have...
I'm Redley.
Oh,
Good, you heard yourself.
She high-fived
I
hard.
think I'm dying.
Too hard. You high-fived too
You
hard.
way too hard.
Tank 1d4 damage.
I am playing the Wizard High Elf Red. So creative
Put a
on my
lot
part.
of thought into that.
Right.
Yeah, I did. I was like, I'm red, so Redley. My Twitter handle is Redley_. Again, so creative.
You got a theme. You're sticking with a theme. I get it.
Oh yeah.
All right, and last but not least...
Yes, hello, hi, I'm Get, aka Giek Critique on the Twitter and the stuff. I'm not spelling it anymore. If you really want me, you'll find me. I
link it under all of our videos on our YouTube channel.
Yes.
On all of our role
yeah.
play RPG Out of the Box
Do
videos.
Well
Yes.
done. And but yeah, I play Caven the monk, and I am the avatar now. I'm going to master all 4 elements.
All 4 of them.
To defeat Fire Lord. Wait, hang on.
We saw how those masterings went last time.
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
Burned
Yeah.
the bush.
No,
got
I'm
hit
not
by
the
a
Avatar.
hammer.
Twice.
Yeah, I have like a very
You're
special
always
relationship with Miss Fortuna's
You
hammer.
were intimate with that hammer.
It was.
A little too.
I don't know if I can say that on live feed, but I won't say that. Never mind. But it was hilarious. So yes, I'm extremely inappropriate, except in front of my children. So.
Yeah.
All right. So last time, you guys entered the village, the ruined village of Thundertree.
Spent a ridiculous amount of time fighting zombies for no reason.
Not just zombies,
And
but
bushes.
bush people.
Mm.
So it was an interesting turn of events. So you guys entered the village. It's all overgrown with nature. It's been 30 years, completely abandoned and overrun. Then, as they started poking around in some of the ruined buildings, they found the twig blights. Caven had some dancing moves with some.
Capoeira for twigs.
Yeah.
Throwing some b-boy moves.
And then,
Mighty go.
and then you guys, were overrun by a bunch that came out of another house, but handily, you took care of them.
Handily.
Handedly.
Yeah.
I think I know what he was. I was like,
Right.
you know what?
I was going there.
I'm just gonna give
him
it.
get there.
He's the DM.
I
you
can
know,
get there.
he's-
I'll get there eventually. It might take a second. But anyways, so you managed to
Because our chairs keep connecting.
Maybe they like each
Special
other.
way.
you managed to take out the twig blights, and then Caven went poking around in the old inn and found some ash zombies.
Memories.
On the
That's-
third try.
Yeah.
But you didn't get choked up by their soot and ash that puffed off them because you guys.
That was a happy accident.
Yeah. I was
Happy
gonna say
little
I was gonna
accident.
credit it to your careful planning and plotting.
But-
Perfect.
Happy little.
Dry beam. Oh, it was good.
We're winging
Kiko.
everything.
So then, you guys met up with the druid Ridoth, who's living a quite comfortable life in his secure little house.
Kind of a fun fellow. Kind of quirky.
Asked you to take care of the dragon for him, and he'd show you the way to Cragmaw Castle. No, he showed you where Cragmaw Castle is, but he'd show you the way to where the Wave Echo Cave was if Gundren had shuffled off his mortal coil.
Right. And Northrick and I were having a heated discussion on how to handle a dragon.
Yep.
I'm trying to be like the nice guy.
Well, see, first you want to put gloves on when you're handling dragons so that your hands don't get burned.
Oh.
So
There might be something in Nordrick's past that causes him to hate this dragon.
But
And
does he
that's-
know it?
And that's
No.
where we
I don't know anything.
and that's where we left off
Oh,
last
man.
time on RPG Out.
Dragons. Oh, nope.
So we pick up where we left off. A nice night's rest inside the safety of Ridoth's house.
I feel completely recharged.
Was anybody actually hurt from our little scuffs that we had?
Well,
I took quite a few hits, Northrick. Thank you. Good to see that you and your
Did you
pancreas
forget?
are still together.
but who did most of that damage?
I'm on my fifth.
He may lose another tonight.
And it won't be an accident.
They're like livers. They grow back, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Every time.
So, you guys wake up to the smell of. It smells
Finish
Very-
that sentence.
very pungent.
Oh.
And when you get up, you see Ridoth over a cauldron in the fireplace, and he's stirring it up. And he looks as you guys enter. Ah, welcome. You guys have a good night's sleep?
Yeah, it's morning, Rudolph. How are things?
Rudolph. No, it's Ridoth.
Right, absolutely. Read off. I remember.
Have a seat. I've got some soup for you. It'll give you the energy you need for the day.
You say that so coyly when you know what's going to happen today, old man.
Well, I try not to work in absolutes, young man. It's at my age. It's anything can happen in the day.
Absolutely. You could learn something from this man. Anything can happen, even chatting up a dragon.
He pours some soup in a bowl for each of you and sets it in front of you. It's a broth with herbs and there's no meat to speak of.
Spills it.
Not even drinking. You just said it to
I
your
have
face.
a drinking problem.
Yes. This is how humans eat.
If I can't see you, you can't see me.
And then he comes around with some tea and pours it in, and the tea is very strong.
This I can use.
And when you drink it, you feel energized.
Oh,
Nice.
commander of all elements now.
Redos tea.
Gives you wings?
Gives you wings.
I wasn't gonna say that.
There's some
That's
amazing references tonight.
unless they
Brought to you
wanted
by
to sponsor
Nabisco.
us, in which case
I have no idea what you're referring to.
Does it give you wings, though? Maybe.
it gives you a boost.
Okay.
Redos tea gives you a boost.
Redos, the red-nosed druid, gives you wings. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. Look at that. It's all coming.
Hey!
So,
That's
and
what's
he
told in
sits
the
down.
legend.
He sits down at the head of the
As
table.
always.
So, do you think you're ready for today?
You know, after that tea, I feel like I'm ready to take out like a frost ogre, maybe an albino one.
We can use head.
You know what? This guy's going out tonight, maybe to a club. Maybe to a nightclub.
There's not many of those around here.
Oh.
The scene's pretty dead.
Yeah.
There are some in Neverwinter, which isn't too far, but
After the dragon.
We're going out.
We're doing it.
We're
Pub
clubbing.
crawl!
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get the little guy out there. It'll be great.
well,
Nordric, however, you seem troubled, sir.
Either way, a fate will be done by the end of it. So whether or not you manage to
Die.
silver tongue your way through,
Nordric, I'm curious, who writes your dialogue?
this guy's barely understanding.
I gotta get in touch with him. I'm excited for the day, though.
Let's do it.
you need to be careful.
I'll be careful.
It's a dragon.
Dragons are.
Do we know what kind of dragon we're?
That's a green
A green
It's
dragon.
Oh, that's
a young
okay.
green dragon.
He's a
I
green
believe.
dragon. They particularly delight in corruption of the good, or just smooth talking. They're sly. Venomfang is a sly one, to be sure. You need to be careful.
A show of hands for anyone who did not believe that I had every intention of going in there completely calm and doing this without guns blazing. I mean,
If you can convince him.
flintlocks.
Oh, yes. If you could convince him, that is wonderful.
I don't want to fight a dragon. I just don't. That's why I think we need to do this.
Alrighty then.
But what if he misleads us?
Well, he said it was, only corrupts the good, so Paravin's going to be just fine.
Yeah. I see no downside here.
Everything's fine.
Deal with the dragon? Alright.
We'll make a deal. We'll do a thing. What does he want? I have no children. I have no one to have to give up. Anyone here? You have kids? Paraven, you have children?
He does
Just
like to
you.
eat.
Just little demons around here running around?
What, like a cousin? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a cousin. Bring him.
Yeah.
He does enjoy eating, so he will not hesitate to eat you. So be
So
careful.
we'll be on our guard. We'll be careful. And we won't just stand underneath him. Definitely not.
Speak for yourself.
Oh. Did you just make fun of yourself?
Maybe?
Well, that's all I got to say. Do we know the direction?
It's right up the hill from here. It's
The big tower.
The
and
big tower.
Oh, that's right.
He gets up. Are you ready to go? I'm not hustling you out the door. I just if you.
I mean, that tea, what was in that? Jesus.
It's a bit of my own blend.
Oh, okay.
I never can get it right every time. Each time it's
I
just a
love that.
little bit different.
I love that.
THC. We're all set. Go.
Like,
We're just blasted.
get the bag. Pay the man.
It's legal now.
Yeah,
It's legal.
We're like, let's go. Everybody. feel pumped.
It's medical.
So pumped!
Fortuna, you pumped? I'm pumped.
It's for my glaucoma. I get anxious really easy.
So he gets up, he heads over to the door, unlocks it, opens it, and shuffles out onto the porch. And he looks out over the front area, and he basically points off to the north from where you guys are. You see some trees, but you can see the ruined tower above those trees. It's right up that hill there. The path is, you just head up this road, take a right there, and then there's a left, and it'll wind up to there.
Okay. Marching orders?
Well, you're first.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Good.
You're the
since
one
we've
that's
slept,
moved
we're
on.
all like back to like
Yep.
baseline.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're back to full. You have
Got all
Do
your
you-
spells.
new
all
spells.
If you
your
like, I
seeds.
can sneak up ahead and see kind of what's...
I think that would be quite...
Would you like me to do that thing that I do?
do that thing you do. I think it's we have to know exactly what we're dealing with, obviously. We know that he's young, we know that he's cunning and sly, and will very likely try to deceive us in some way, shape, or form, but that doesn't mean we can't get something out of him either. Plus, we're not
Like
really
leaving.
equipped to take on an entire, army.
I'm pretty sure it says a dragon, not like many.
No, the, in the cave.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, even
Right.
dragon.
Well, in the cave or
is
in the castle?
Far more
the
than
castle.
enough.
Right, the army
Oh,
of
I'm
goblins and
Goblins and
bugbears.
orcs, or which one was it?
And
Incorrect.
well, I think it was goblins, but the leader is a bugbear, and there's some monster that we don't actually know what it
Right,
is.
there's like an armada of enemies.
In the castle we're going to, including the dragon.
No,
No.
that's the tower.
Oh,
That's
Talking about the
tower.
castle.
Oh, where are we going
We're
again?
going to go talk to the dragon.
That's what I
We're
thought.
going to Neverwinter to do a pub crawl.
That's
Yeah,
what I thought.
but see, the
I was
thing
already like
is-
mentally there.
The thing is that we have other enemies still, still further up ahead that we are
Right.
not equipped to handle on our own.
No.
So if I don't know.
We've got to lay it out like Dora the Explorer. It's like tower.
Castle.
Way back okay.
say it again.
Do you see it?
Now say it in Elvish.
Now you at home.
Stops for a second.
Very good.
The awkward silence.
Yeah, just sitting there looking at the camera. Shotgunning it.
Okay,
So-
so I'm gonna.
So you're
stealth
sneaking
ahead.
ahead.
Yes.
So we're not guns blazing yet.
No. And
Well,
I think
we're
that we should
trying
never,
not to guns blaze at all.
We should never guns
Listen
blaze.
here, corrupted holy one.
We know your real history here.
We'll just send her in. She's,
She's like, what up?
Dragon will be like, oh, a cleric, and you do some shitty things. Cool. Let's be friends.
You're shady. as
BFFs.
fuck.
Well, that's a 19 on stealth.
All right.
It's not a good roll.
So you stealth on ahead. These guys are not long after. And as you come to the winding path, you head up, and at the top of the hill stands a round tower with a cottage attached to it. Both are in good condition, although half of the tower's roof is gone. A door leads into the cottage. Several arrow slits are visible in the tower itself. You can't help but notice an eerie quiet in the area and a strange, acidic smell in the air. The corpse of two huge, hideous giant spiders are sprawled near the edge of the pathway, apparently dragged there. Their bloated bodies are puckered and blistered and appear to have been mauled by a large animal.
So glad we did this.
Super fun.
This is my favorite part.
Yeah.
So the cottage is attached to the tower?
Yep.
I will go to the cottage then.
Okay.
And see if I can...
Not,
Are there any
not
windows
directly
that
at
I
the
can
tower?
look in?
Someone lived.
There are, but they're very dirty.
Okay, so I'd have to open a door to actually see inside.
So they're not germaphobes in there. So don't worry about that.
As he's up checking out, trying to look in, peer in a window, you guys are coming up and you see what I just described.
Sort of like what, hiding behind the large corpses of the spiders?
Well, there's trees on the road too.
Oh,
You can
okay.
use those as well. You know, necessarily
Unless you
have
want to hang out.
I
with
wonder
dead
if he's
spiders.
home.
Is the door locked?
You give it a try. It is not locked.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
You should
peek
knock,
inside.
maybe. Just
It's polite.
it's very polite.
Housekeeping.
You open the door.
Yep.
The cottage contains dusty furniture that's draped in webbing. Good.
I'm invested.
Don't worry, it's a halfling in a dragon's lair.
Yeah,
We
what
know
could
that
go
that
wrong?
always goes well.
Yeah.
What could
What could go
possibly
wrong?
go wrong
There are
with
no
that?
towns in lakes anywhere close to here.
Yeah, you're good.
And there definitely wasn't any books or movies made off of this exact predicament.
Nope.
So,
Anyone got any black arrows?
Oh,
do
Yes.
you enter?
fresh out.
It's empty.
Shot my last one.
Well, it's got old,
Never failed me.
dusty furniture that's covered in just webs, thick
Okay.
webs.
Is it like? Does it look like there's more rooms, or is it just one?
It's just one room, and it looks like it's broken off into sections, like an eating area, prep area. Looks like an old cot.
Okay.
Poke my head in.
So I guess my next question is: was the entrance to the tower outside of the cottage, or is there
Nope,
one in
towards
the
the back
cottage?
of the cottage. There's an archway
Okay.
that leads further in.
Okay.
Ugh.
I'm gonna, I guess, wave the party up to the cottage at least
No one in
before I
here.
go in.
No, nothing.
No, it looks.
Okay, I
It looks
wanna-
like this
Jog
part's
up.
empty, but the door in the back looks like it leads
Walking
to
up to the
tower.
cottage, I'm going to pull my sword and shield and just kind of have it out.
So the rest of you, are you all being quiet?
Yes, in my full chainmail, I'm going
a
as
group.
quietly as I
I'm not
can.
going out of my way to sneak.
You know,
Okay.
sometimes
But I'm
you might
respectfully-
accidentally be quiet.
Oh, I
I
could
am-
try.
I'm respectfully quiet.
Is that what they're called?
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna respectfully.
Hashtag respectfully.
Nervous. I am respectfully walking. I feel like maybe you should put the sword away.
Yeah,
We just
that always starts off fun.
we've got nothing. I don't
You
think
there, vile beast! We've come to bargain.
we need conversation, maybe. Oh, that's the voice for my next guy.
He's going to be a bard.
Wait, Neptune.
Conversation!
So nobody's being
Graceful.
actively.
I'm being
quiet.
graceful in my.
Okay,
I picture her on her tiptoes.
that's fine. You guys walk in.
I am
kind
being
of-
It's
ready.
calm. We're
Phil.
not making it
what
known
I'm
that we're
being.
here, but we're not also denying it. We're not denying our presence.
All right.
Who's there? No one.
Who was that?
You should let them go.
What? All right. So
Nothing to
as
see
you filter into the room,
Respectfully.
I kind of respectfully.
who's what are you rolling for?
Roll for respect.
Roll for a 1.
Hey, mother! Oh,
I'm gonna pee on your rug.
That rug really tied the room together.
You don't like this at all, do you? No, I would actually like to. I want to see kind of perception.
Go ahead.
I want to be very alert.
How
I'm not
are
alert
you?
at all. Oh wait, hang on.
Wait.
Is it our first one?
It's 8, 6, 7, 8.
You're trying to perceive. But you suddenly realize the only thing you can really hear is your own breath as you're like.
And your maddening inner voice.
Did I go to Wendy's twice yesterday?
your overly
drives the lady down there for
nervousness is filtering out
problem.
any sort of.
All right,
you can
so-
hear your heartbeat in
Okay,
your
good.
head.
Can I also make a perception check?
Sure.
Can we all do that?
Everybody
Okay.
can roll.
Oh!
Oh no.
Oh, loud. It good.
Yeah.
Starting out with a nat 20.
That's a nat 20.
Oh.
So it's 20.
11? That's all I got.
I need re-education again, so it's what plus what?
Oh, you've got pretty good
Perception.
perception.
Okay. All right, good. 15.
Okay.
I have to like be
What'd you get,
re-educated
Red?
every week.
15.
15.
It's fine.
So you guys, you hear loud breathing, and you're like, oh,
I'm
it's,
like, are we
you.
busy?
and then you realize
We're all busy.
you realize it's not him breathing. You hear.
Oh.
Is it from the other side of the door?
It's from the archway, coming from the archway,
Nordric, maybe he's sleeping.
and then you hear, "I know you're out there."
Never mind. He's awake.
Okay, so before we enter,
Okay.
He knows we're here.
Right. Well, this is okay. He knows we're here. So, but before I enter, I have protection from poison.
Oh. Well,
So I think some of us should have that.
Is that a concentration?
I have no idea. I just wrote it down.
Pretty
You
sure
can do that
that's-
for all of us?
I can do.
Also,
two.
do we know that the green dragon is specifically poison, or are we just going off of color coordinations?
Because that's racist.
Yeah.
Okay, so. No, I'm just guessing it's poison. Or I can do aid.
Before she
I
goes
think
in, she's like,
somebody
you know what I should
rolled,
do? I should take a shot.
No, Readoff told you.
Redoff told us it was
It's-
a green dragon with poisonous.
Yes.
It doesn't say it's concentration. It's 1
Uh,
hour.
Correct. It's not.
Okay, so I can do protection from poison, and I can also do an aid.
So you can protect one of us from poison.
No, she can protect two. She's got 2 second-level spells.
Okay.
So she can cast.
Then I can do protect poison on 2 people,
On
and
2
then
people.
I can't use that.
And
I'll
that's
use that.
and that's good for 1 hour.
It's like, Astrid, do you really need that? She's like, I don't know. She's like, I'm taking it anyway. That's a Valium. It's like, not now. Not here.
No, it's not. It's something
So,
special.
who speaks Draconic? Me and you, and that's it? So we're the only ones who actually understand him?
Or does he say
What?
in common?
So
well,
let's who's going
I
in
stopped
first?
when you guys were. Why don't you do your spell prep?
I want to know who's going to go first, though.
I will go first.
Okay, so if you two are going.
Well, you. Hey.
I'll go with.
Okay, yeah, we'll go together.
Okay, so I can do protection from poison on both of you two.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I have to
actually not
roll
bad.
anything,
Not
or
a
is it
bad
just
idea.
kind of like
Nope.
bam?
So
Okay,
it's-
you're good.
It's a touch ability.
You touch them, and they are now protected from
I'm
poison
clutching my bag
for
of
1
dirt.
hour.
I
Now,
pat you on the head.
Dragon, you're like,
Nah.
so when she casts,
Hey, dragon, let's kill some people in the other room, all right?
when she casts, it's when you touch a creature. If it is poisoned, you neutralize the poison. If more than one poison, oh no, I'm sorry, you don't want to cast that first. That's if they're already poisoned.
Oh, she
You
poisoned
neutralize-
Oh, okay, so what do I cast first then?
So what was I?
Or I can cast. Okay, so no, because all right. The
Sorry.
other thing I can do.
I thought
So
it was.
I get two. Okay, so I
bless.
get 2 of those, and I get 4 of these.
So upset.
So I can do
Oh, the bless you were
bless.
talking about.
I can pick 3 creatures of choice to bless.
Hashtag bless.
And that's concentration. So you can't cast another concentration. So 3 people you can give. Basically, when you cast it before the spell ends, which it takes up to a minute. So you may not want to cast that one yet. 'Cause
Okay, so
only 1 minute. Just have them ready.
So what should I actually do then? Nothing.
for right
Just-
now, we should probably wait.
Have them at the ready.
All right. So who's going in then?
I will go in.
I'll be.
I mean, all of
Still-
us.
I
And
was gonna say, let's
Paraben-
just walk in.
As you as you guys
I
as you're
think
going.
we
I
should
think we're
go
going
in
in
first.
first. You guys can all come.
Right, and he's still talking. I
Right.
stopped for the talky part of this.
Is he speaking in Draconic or in Common?
No, in common.
Oh, good.
Talking to the druid, I assume. I can smell your foul odor. I know the druid wants me to leave, coveting my treasure, undoubtedly. I'm sure you do, too. So if it's a battle you want, I will provide it. But I hope to parlay. If you value your lives, you should hear me out. I come carrying, as the human custom goes, the white banner of peace. Step into my lair, and no harm should come to you.
I would like to address him in Draconic and ask
Before you enter?
before I
Okay.
enter. I would like to tell him that to greet him and also assume. No. Better idea. Are you the Dragon Prince? I've heard tale that you're the Dragon Prince.
No.
Very well. I'll come in.
I
And this
would
whole time I'll be
also-
addressing him in Draconic.
Before we enter, like to say, "Oh, great, magnificent Venomfang! We have indeed come to parley and not to fight. We've come to discuss terms and actions between your magnificent self and the people who once and perhaps shall future inhabit this region.
We've no
we may
desire to fight. We know how that will end.
Okay. And you don't hear anything directly, but you start to enter?
We start to,
Yeah.
I'm walking in.
Okay. So 2 by 2, you two first.
And then I'll go with next with who?
You and
And
Red,
you're
and you
behind
bring
us.
up the rear. Okay. So as you enter, you see it's a large room.
In my little head, I'm telling everybody, this is a trap. This is a trap.
It's a tarp. It's a tarp. It's used to cover your items.
So it's about it's about 30 by 30 wide and around, and leads up into rafters. There's columns that lead up either side. A ruined staircase that once wound its way up, but has since been destroyed and crumbling down. And the one half of the roof is missing, and then the other half of the roof is encased in darkness. And beams of light kind of shine down through as it's breached the canopy of the forest, and lighting the floor kind of right where you guys enter in. And as you look around, it's about 40 feet high.
Do we see like bones everywhere? Like of people?
You do see some bones.
Of course.
She's like, for the collection. Shoves it in her pants.
You wouldn't
And
mind these, would you?
you when you look up, you see movement slithering around the columns up in the darkened area.
Oh wait, is that him or? We don't see him.
You don't see him directly.
Don't I have like? Well, wait.
You see-
I have. Okay. I have.
What?
Nothing. I'm just gonna do something that's gonna make it mad. So I'm gonna wait.
I would like you to stave. Stave.
Because I'm
She like walks in with a fireball. All right,
Yeah.
where's this
doing
dragon
this.
at?
So you see the slithering come down and suddenly spiral around one of the poles and come down on the other opposite side of the room from you.
that kind of place.
A very large green dragon.
Shocker! How did we not
Huge.
know?
Not as big as you have heard tales of dragons,
But a dragon
right.
and big.
He's definitely bigger than you, the lot of you together.
Ah, yes, your
And
magnificence.
He sort of sits upwards and he says, "The truth is that a fight with you lot, now that I've had a look at you, is more evenly matched than I prefer. I will destroy you, but I would be forced to lick my wounds, and in that time be a prime target for my half-sister's inevitable attack. I may be inclined to be evil, but by your standards, I'm not stupid. I would much prefer fights that I can overwhelmingly win."
So no parlay?
I'm sensing
No parlay.
tension between your magnificent self and this half-sister you spoke of.
Yes. Dyslexia.
She sounds awful.
And backwards.
I wouldn't even know where to begin spelling that.
Just for dyslexia.
You read it the right way?
Probably not.
I don't assume a party of our kind would even begin to be able to help you with anything in that department, but
You might be wrong in that avenue of thinking.
oh, I'm certainly listening.
Well, if I may interject and without interrupting respectfully, I have a question for you.
He nods. You see green tendrils of smoke come from his nostrils.
Was this tower that you're currently residing in your first choice of residence, or was it perhaps more out of necessity due to said aforementioned tension?
Family dynamics.
Because if
He would
it
know.
is the second, perhaps it might benefit everyone if we were to help you get some more prime real estate, if you know what I mean.
I'm not a fool. I know the druid wants me gone.
He certainly does.
He is not the
We
only.
don't want to hide that.
I'm quite full right now. He pats his stomach.
Are you aware of our issues? Any of our issues there? And or are you even familiar with
I don't trifle with
the castle?
the
Cragmaw?
goings on of lesser beings. I did, however, just eat another party that tried to kill me recently. You see, they didn't take to negotiating.
Fools.
Thought I was a liar. Oh, the druid didn't tell you about them?
No, we heard nothing of a party, but we did hear of your cunning.
Well, he folds his hands over his stomach and leans back against the tower.
It's adorable.
Let us
Tell them that.
Let us put down our weapons.
Nordric.
To be welcome into a dragon's lair is a trust and honor no dragons dare go against. I'm issuing a draconic guest right. May Tiamat strike those who defy this right down. Looks to the open air and shakes a hand.
I pull Gobi, Maximilian, Sebastian. I lay them down in front of him, and swiftly advise that all of you do the same.
He watches.
Put all my weapons.
I'll place my rapier on the floor.
Good.
Tuna.
Are you nervous?
I'm pretty sure we're being tricked. Straight up tricked here.
You can always roll an insight check.
I wanted insight, yes. What is that?
A d20 plus
Okay.
your insight.
I think
Which is
he's a man
pretty
of
good.
action. I think he's a dragon of action, and I think that he enjoys
Not
reveling
much. 9.
in his words.
Can
I think
do it
his
again?
words mean something to him. His words mean
Good
something to him.
insight?
He's
Yes.
into it.
20, non-natural.
Shall I roll insight anyway?
No, you've already been tricked.
You can always roll an insight
You've
check.
been duped.
No, I don't
No, you
believe it.
can't,
I,
you fool!
I don't believe it yet.
You can always.
I'll roll an
Just
What
insight
if I'm
too.
playing him?
You're putting your weapons down.
What if I don't need him?
Not
What if-
good.
Got
Not
these
good at
knuckles.
all.
Did you roll a 1?
Boom, he has no idea.
It makes
Insight. It doesn't mean anything.
right.
So
It's,
you know nothing.
there's no critical
It means you
fail
believe
on,
it.
on skill checks.
I'm just like, I did go to Wendy's.
But but you do. What'd you get?
17.
17. You got 20.
And 5.
I got a 9. Hey, we're good. We're just like, do. But you put your weapons down. and I'm still like,
You're all pretty sure.
I definitely put my rapier down.
He's legit. You really don't get the feeling he's lying to you.
He could kill us
Can
at any
I-
time.
See if I would have any idea who Tiamat was
Sure.
as a character.
Is this the player asking? Or
No. This is the character.
Okay, yeah.
That's your call on whether that's
History?
cocked or not. Well,
oh
it's
yeah,
just-
you can re-roll
Okay.
and then add history.
Well, that's worse, so it doesn't really
no.
matter at all. But that's 5.
5 total. All right, you're no idea who Tiamat
I'm
is.
like, yeah, that
Tiamat?
was some good
Is
Tiamat we
Tiamat
had
your
earlier.
god?
Please roll. Go ahead and roll a history check.
Oh wow. Okay.
We're off to a bang up start.
We
Yeah.
are
It's already
all
excellent.
So we're
epic
getting all of our
historians.
All right, if
rolls
you're
out
doing,
of the way.
I've actually
Two.
got a plus in history, so.
Well, I mean, so do I,
History.
but
Where's history?
should be like the
Probably
5th,
an
16
Oh,
down.
0.
5.
15.
Oh, hey.
5.
Oh my god, might as well. I got plus 0. So
Wood floor.
Yeah.
Is it
Could you-
stone flooring
11.
on
Nothing.
the
I
area
got
that we're
nothing.
at?
It's
now?
stone
Where's your
flooring,
history?
Not
yes.
0.
Well, could you do a religion?
And you see,
As a cleric?
you see, as you're looking at the floor, you see
could,
behind him. There's a glint of a
Which would
chest
be
and like
slightly better.
what looks like coinage that have spilled out from it behind him.
Would a religion check work for the cleric?
Yeah. Religion, history.
Ligon.
That sucks even worse. So never mind. Just forget it.
What's your total?
8, 9. Is it right?
No, it is
15.
10 for
So you got a
religion, but
15.
you got an 11 on
Anybody
history.
else?
I didn't.
Okay.
Everybody else
It's
rolled
all-
pretty low.
Yes.
Okay, so Caven, you would know that Tiamat is the goddess, the evil goddess of the evil, solid color dragon. The not the chromatic dragon, but the reds, greens, blacks, whites.
Not the
blues.
rainbow ones. Just the solid colors.
She is a multi-headed dragon and a goddess. So.
All right, yeah. Tiamat is my witness. I will not strike you with my weapons today.
Okay, sorry, I'm getting back in now. So he motions. Oh, did you guys put down your weapon?
I have not yet.
Nope.
I do have it sheathed though, however, right
I,
now.
I don't have anything in my hands.
And I have an ace in the hole.
And he motions. Come forward. Let us parlay.
I walk up and I sit down
Right in front of him.
right in front of him, legs crossed.
And he continues to talk as you guys,
I'm still standing like
By
near
the door?
back and whatnot.
and that's
I'm
fine.
standing there.
He continues
ball
to
of
talk. He says, "There's more of her. There's more of her spies around. I can feel it. I must whisper now."
Well, I
Go
come
on.
forward and sit next to him.
Okay.
Go on.
Yeah, I'll stand next to him and be about the same height.
Are you guys
Have a seat.
hiding, standing in the back? Still,
Yes.
or- okay.
I'm not sitting. I'm standing.
He leans down close to you guys. His big maw
Yeah.
just
That's what we paid for.
inches from your face and whispers, "You see." And as he breathes out, you can smell the acidicness of his breath. "I need a favor." "Yes." He scooches a little closer. "Close together now. I'm offering you a deal." "Come closer."
Nope. Nope.
Fortuna.
Nope.
Nordric has
Nope.
foretold of the lizard.
Nope.
Forgive my friends, they're nervous around your grace.
I understand. There is another nearby dragon. She is my sister, Dyslexia. And those spiders outside, he looks at you, are her spies. Come to spy on me. If you'd slay her, I'd gladly leave this place at once with all my treasure. He looks at you again.
We have no need of earthly goods.
I'm feeling really cold out right now.
No
I
problem.
just came here to steal things, and I'm honestly having such a bad time.
No problems at all. I will rid myself of this place and vow to never return.
Would you allow me a moment to speak with my colleagues?
I will.
Might I, before we have our little conversation, inquire, are you asking us to kill her without your assistance?
I am.
Would you be willing to assist?
No, I cannot be seen as going against my sister directly.
That's what I wanted to talk about over here. I do believe that this is one of those not quit while you're ahead type moments, but a moment where you take what you can get. He's clearly not going to help us do the thing with his sister, and he's definitely not going to help us against anyone else in a castle or anywhere. If he wants to leave of his own accord just by us slaying another dragon, which I'm certain he'll give us tips on how to get that done, we walk out of here alive, no swords drawn, and we still get to go to the castle and the cave.
I'm on the same page. I think we should accept this deal
If he wanted to kill us, he could do it
with
right now.
no further momentary discussion.
I know you don't like
I
dragons.
disagree just because it is either kill a dragon or kill a dragon. And also, this is the only time where if we do his said bidding and come back fulfilling it, he does not need to uphold his end of the bargain.
We're a bit in a corner here, though.
Well, some of us kept our weapons.
I
I
really
don't
think this is
that
a bad
holding
idea.
on to the weapons is the situation here. I think
Nordric, I can't stop you. But he's given us his word by his god.
I wouldn't know that, but I wouldn't know like.
Well,
his-
he's telling you that.
I wouldn't know his alignment and stuff like that because I didn't roll for it. But it's like, yes, a dragon's god. A
at this
god that
moment,
currently has killed my entire village.
I understand, but unless you want to be joining them today, we have really only one option.
at this moment, this is a moment. I feel like we should take the deal. Can I make a persuasion attempt?
Against the party?
Yes.
I think that's mainly just talking to me.
No. Play that out.
Okay.
Play that persuasion out.
All right.
Then. Well, you can roll all you want.
Could
Crap.
I turn back? Could I turn back to the dragon and use persuasion?
You haven't said anything.
You can certainly try.
I don't.
I'm
nothing
waiting. I
huge.
think it's a trick.
Right.
Oh,
but
before
if
I
we
do that,
accept
so I
the
actually
deal
have it
at the
more
moment.
for the
Well,
DM.
yeah,
And
I'm
I'm
all
not
for that.
saying anything
Yes.
else because he's right there.
No, I agree. I think we need to find out more though in regards to.
Right. If we accept the deal, we can get more
I'm
information
gonna
on
ask
who
and
we're
see if
having
we
to
can
kill.
get some help. And see if
Okay,
I
so
can.
maybe I missed this last time. So why is he even here? He's got treasure here. Why didn't he just pick his treasure and
Because
go?
he's a dragon.
He just wants to be here.
Does whatever he wants.
Fully.
Why do we want the treasure?
As you guys are
just a
talking
bonus.
and he hears that, he says, "The druid and I had an arrangement, me and him. I help him keep my sister's influences at bay. And he saves me time from going out and hunting for treasure and food. He sends me groups like you to deal in the hopes I leave here. I either get treasure or an attempt at a new lair. He can't defeat me. He gets the stupid ones killed and the smart ones," and he looks at all of you, "to help me leave his domain." Oh, he didn't tell you that either? Too bad. Yeah, it appears those druids love nature more than their fellow man. I suppose he cares less about you than you of him. Reminds me of dealings with my own kin. It appears the only square deal that can exist can be only between different races.
I'll be quite honest with you. The druid and I know nothing of him, and I don't really care. Your deal is your deal, and that's just fine. If you agree to leave on your own accord, quite all right. Curious though, are you familiar with Cragmaw Castle?
I am familiar with all in my domain.
What are the odds that, one, you can inadvertently assist us with some sort of an ideal way to slay your sister, and second, some assistance of our own from you to get our friend out of Cragmaw Castle? A human trifle, of course.
And he looks around and he looks at Nordric. What's his problem?
Nordric's family, entire village, people were slayed by a dragon. So you may understand with your exceedingly
What
incredible
dragon?
Not slain by a dragon. Technically, that out of game. The whole village was just destroyed by an erupting volcano. I just said that the dragon is currently keeping people from
Is that in character or you?
No,
Okay.
out of game.
Oh,
And I think that I had said this before when we got
Yeah,
attacked
when
by
we
a
were
mantis.
traveling, he was
No, I
saying that
remember
he
that.
needs to clear the area so that people can live there again.
So it's not the fact that dragon slayed
No, the dragon didn't slay
didn't kill anyone.
It's just it's currently residing here, making it impossible to
Making it
repopulate,
And it's this place right
like
here.
Yeah.
reestablish this place.
Oh well, then you're totally getting what you want. You want him to leave.
Yes, but I am also horrifyingly untrustworthy of this dragon.
Understandable. Forgive
Back
me.
in game. Back in character. Back in
Forgive me. I misunderstood.
game.
His attempts are to clear the land so that his people can then occupy this land again.
Again, this land. Ah, you were from, what do they call this village? Thundertree, is it? Is that what it's called? I see.
I am
I see.
from Thundertree.
I take it my lair here is an insult to your tastes.
More of like an inconvenience.
Many things currently are an insult.
Your tongue.
Yours is just one of them.
Oh goodness.
To sense your culture, your sense of culture pride. If for that, I am sorry. And he lowers his head. Ah, you could have not been bigger than a hatchling at the time that this happened. It appears I have underestimated human memory and ambition. He points a claw at you. You and I share a similar motivation then. Well, you may reclaim your town. You can even pretend to have driven me off with heroics. Should any adventurer find me in my new lair, I will gladly play along. What was your name again, Fleshling?
Nordric.
Nordric. Has a legendary hero ring to it, does it not? Deal with my... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying. So, as an out of game thing, God, there's so much
So
to go
nerve-wracking.
wrong. Right
We're
now.
so being played.
Just wait it out. Just wait.
No, it's out of game. That's not how.
I still have
That's not how it works.
magic.
So do I. It works.
Yeah,
And
but the
I'm
thing
right
about being
here,
played is you
but-
can also play back.
There's so you have to give a little. You have to give a little.
So where
We're
is
playing
this,
poker with a dragon.
Where is this sister of yours that you need help with?
So you'll deal with my sister then?
Well, we're game planning here. So where is this sister? We need to make sure it fits into our schedule too. So we have things to do.
Pencil you in on Tuesday.
So where is this sister of yours?
She's about... He looks around. 50 miles.
Which way?
As the dragon flies, of course. Of course. To the west.
So what's to the west?
the dragon.
Why are they so far?
Wavering Tor, I believe, is where she resides.
And what of my requests?
Please listen. I would rather not risk my life for such a mission or leave my treasures unguarded. Redoth is always around, waiting, skulking.
So you and I were hanging on the pipe. So you're next to me, correct? Okay.
So this sister of yours, have you seen her in a while?
10 years or so, but she sends her minions constantly.
How do you know that, though? Do you capture them?
Oh, I question them.
And what do they tell you?
That they are her spies.
Why are they looking? What are they looking for? You haven't seen your sister in 10 years. Why are they watching you?
She's looking to take advantage, so she may steal my hoard.
What else? I know that I pretty much
I don't understand what What is he hoarding?
And he reaches back and pats the chest
Oh,
that
gold
has
or treasure?
coins spilled out
Dragon.
on the
Dragon.
floor.
You like treasure. Okay.
And what of the request about your sister? Anything you can help us to assist in slaying her? You'll stay right here, of course. But
Oh,
a
I
weakness, perhaps.
I will indeed stay here. So, you're in agreement then. Nordric, come closer. Come closer. Deal with my sister, and then we can talk of how I should retell your story of how you drove me off from Thundertree. And we'll speak on that. But come closer, because I don't want her spies to know that I know where her lair is.
Where are these spies now? You suspect that there are spies right outside?
The spiders are everywhere.
Those spiders are dead.
Those are, but there's always more spiders.
Nope.
Dwarf.
So I haven't
Nope.
moved. I'm just down there.
Yeah, I'm in the back still. As far back as I can be.
Well, if that is your wish, I will impart it onto these three here.
If the spiders have not already heard your boastfulness from before, then it does not matter how close we are. Is it Venom?
All right. It was all planned. It's all planned then. I swear it on your gods and my own. She's there. Do you have a map?
Why, yes, I
We
do.
do have
Oh, come closer.
No, don't do it.
And as you reach up, he goes, "Ah, see? Thank you for trusting me, meal." And roll initiative.
I knew this was coming. You guys are all suckers. Wanting to get
As
up
he
closer.
breathes in.
Nope. Because I didn't know it was coming either.
I know.
I know
I've done this!
Did you roll a 20?
You've all waited for it!
20.
Yes.
As foretold in the
Nordric
legend!
has foretold.
Once
my
he said,
God.
once he dropped the line about the spies, I was like, son of a.
All right, let me get prepped here.
So what do we add to the? Oh, so it's this minus. Oh, good. So yeah.
For you, it's minus.
Yes.
For literally everybody else, it is not.
Ah, yes.
8.
Well, it's okay. I got a 1.
Oh.
Not an infinite sin. I get a
15.
super fun. Hanging out in the back. Doing the cha-cha.
Nice.
What was my...
Okay, let me prep this here. All right.
And I have a few questions because I have.
Incredible!
This one's actually pretty good, even by my standards.
All right. Let's go down the list. Red, what'd you get?
I got 8.
8. Caven,
15.
that's what you got last time.
Hey.
He goes on 18.
Looks like you're getting impaired.
Sweet.
Wait, what did you roll?
Paraven, what'd you get?
Probably a
20.
20.
Halflings do one thing really well.
Be dexterous!
Astrid, what'd you get?
What?
You got 1?
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
You're going
Together,
tomorrow.
negative
Nordric!
Oh yeah.
23.
After.
Oh, dang.
So you guys are all gonna die first, and I'm gonna be in the back. Be like,
No.
"Woohoo!"
Okay.
We got information from him. Valuable information.
How do we know it's true?
We don't.
We don't.
So we gotta.
But guess
store
what?
it.
That was
This guy's got
feeling
one
like,
gold
you know,
Every lie, but every lie.
Accept the deal, go outside,
thought
talk a
he
little
was
more where he
full.
can't hear. And if we decide not
Wait a
to, we can
minute.
always just kill him.
Okay.
Basically,
Two
killing one
ways it
dragon
could've
or
gone.
another.
Yes.
Yes, and
He either fought us.
one.
He either fought us there or
Or
fought
when we
us
get
later.
back.
So,
Yes, that's what I was telling you. You're like, no,
But we
I
had
can
to
reason with
play.
the man.
We
But
had
here's
to
the
play.
thing. 2 dragon horde loots? I'm just saying.
But here's the thing. Fighting 2 dragons?
Not at the same time. Plus, Migrit has an idea.
all right. So, here's how it plays out.
Okay.
So, as he says, "Let me see your map, and I will show you where her lair is." And as Paraven
Irvin.
comes up
Mhm.
with his map,
Mhm.
you see Nordric sees it right away because he was already on. I rolled a 21.
Nice.
for my deception, and you rolled a 20.
Oh!
So you were one up. So you were okay in your like.
Well done.
Not
French
sure,
toast.
but so you see as Parabin goes up to him, you see the dragon just smile a toothy grin as he says, "Thank you, meal." And then now it's your turn to act.
I immediately pull my bow and
Stab
draw
yourself
an arrow.
in the pancreas.
I got.
You don't kill me if I kill me.
I'm gonna snap your neck if you don't have one.
See the number stays the violence.
You see him breathing in.
Loose an arrow.
All right.
Hiya!
One.
Not with that.
Did you roll one?
No.
Oh,
no,
Jesus.
no,
I
no.
still
I was
know.
like,
I'm sure
oh,
that
good.
his AC is not 10.
It is not 10. So you loose an arrow. And it
goes
goes off
into the floor.
into the wall off to the side.
Right in front of me.
Parabin, as you're looking up,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I've made a
Lord.
horrible mistake. You just see the
As
smile
I'm
and
prone
he
to
starts
do.
How could this happen?
It's
to
your turn.
me?
Packet sand. No.
That's my packet sand.
All right. So first,
Marbles.
I'm going to run behind it
Okay.
Behind the dragon.
with my movement. Yes. Yes, because I'm
All right,
Small and
standing under the dragon.
Val, yes.
And since I didn't throw my bow down,
Looks like my
bow's coming out.
All right. So give me a.
Can I use my bonus action instead of dashing? I'm just going to use my movement to go onto the dragon and then use my bonus action to hide before I shoot, or do I have to do that afterwards?
Oh, Momo.
Okay. So you
Well,
want to what?
yes.
Sorry. Let me.
I want to run under the dragon if I can
Legit.
use my bonus action to hide and then take
I'm more
a
a
shot.
fan of Sue myself.
Okay. So he's right there. You'd have to give me an acrobatics check because he's.
Oh, because we're really good at that. So yes.
Well, he is.
Well, as a halfling, I can move freely
off of a-
Oh, that's right.
underneath a character larger
He did
than
fall
me.
off.
Well, he's not standing. He's
Okay.
sitting, so you can't move under him,
Okay.
but you can move
It
around
would be
him.
uncomfortable.
I have, 30, I have 25 feet of movement. Is that?
Yeah, you're fine. You can get
Squeeze
around.
him
I'm
him.
just going to
I
like dash
forgot
to
about
the side and zip around
in.
the,
All right.
zip around the back
You zip quick.
into a corner if I can. Just do a little.
Give me a stealth check.
Okay, so that's 21.
Damn.
What's the number that's on the page?
Plus 7.
Oh! This whole time I've been sitting there, I'm just like,
How does it get so
how is
high?
he rolling 20s every time?
No, it's a halfling trait. We're really good at hiding
Oh.
because we're short.
It's been killing me. I'm just like,
What'd you roll?
The dice
21.
are weighted.
Even though with a
He knows
plus
you're
7,
there.
he hasn't like
Okay.
You're
rolled
not
anything
stealth.
less than
It
like
was
a 15.
more just
really.
to see if I can get a sneak attack.
I rolled a 20.
They're still standing
22.
there. Would
Yes.
that
He's
still give me advantage?
It doesn't give you advantage.
Okay.
Oh,
Because they were standing next to me.
we're
Yep.
sitting.
so you're
Yes.
flanking. So yeah.
Okay.
I planned.
All right.
I
Would
knew.
I?
I
Oh, okay.
wanted
So
this.
I'll roll
I
with
wanted-
advantage first.
I'm in
Put
the
my
moment.
attack.
I'm enjoying it.
So we're
Talking
gonna
to
go
a
with that
dragon.
one, which
Get
is
ready to die.
21
It
to
was
hit.
going to kick
21
off
to hit.
one
22 to hit.
conversation
22 will
earlier
hit.
when he was like,
Cool.
"I will of course tell you."
And am I adding my sneak attack damage to that because I'm flanking,
myself.
or
No,
am I not?
because you're not. You get advantage because you're flanking.
Okay, but I don't get the additional
You
damage
don't
because he knows I'm
you're
there.
not stealth. 'Cause-
Gotcha.
No, you're not stealth to him. He knows right where you are.
Okay.
He's on fire.
So 6 piercing damage, 7 piercing damage. I'm using my +1 arrows.
All
He's my
right.
favorite.
You loose a short bow arrow into his back,
Mhm.
and it sticks between his armor and flank in his flank, and he. It's his turn. And you two are right in front of you.
Okay.
Kind of a-
Good thing you're in the back.
I have
huh?
questions.
The 2 tanky people in the
Okay.
back.
We're
So,
in the back.
After extensive study, from I was reading the book, and monks, at least at this level, have a couple of different abilities. One of them being the fact that I can immediately just vanish.
Which ability is that?
Hang on, wait, where'd it go? Okay, I have darkness, dark vision, pass without a trace, or silence. Oh, additionally, you can use minor illusion cantrip.
You can make rocks like move next to you.
Hang on, I'm looking.
But I also read at this level, I'm also
rocks,
able
throw 'em out of
to
space, like-
emulate any sound that I desire. Like a lion's roar, a baby crying, a dead giraffe.
Doing what?
What?
There's a
What
dying-
exactly sound
There's
does
a
a dead
dying
giraffe
giraffe
make?
over there.
Where do you get that one?
It was from the book.
Here's the book.
It was
It's
in there.
isn't that the minor illusion?
That's the minor illusion, yeah.
You
that
can
the-
make
okay.
you can make a noise with minor illusion.
I can make a noise. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But he goes first.
Yeah, definitely fine. But I wanted to know if there was the possibility of me disappearing, hiding, much like Paraven would, and what the if I'm able to do that, or I just have to take it sitting down.
Well, you're gonna take this, and this is not gonna be good.
You're just like sitting there, like legs crossed. Oh no!
Oh, Lord.
No reaction at all.
Oh, Lord.
Do you have any reactionary things?
I believe
I have a bonus action. I can throw javelins. I can blah blah blah. Proficiencies: simple weapon, short swords, playing cards, languages.
You got playing cards, though.
I just gambit it up.
Pick a card, any card.
Remember that? You just run over, you like, two pick up right in his face. He's like, ah!
What is
Oh,
going
I wasn't
on?
ready for that. Holy crap.
All right.
It's like, how did you do that? It's like, I know, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
The dragon proposes.
So he continues breathing in, and then he exhales. Poisonous gas in a 30-foot cone right in front of him on you two. All right, you need to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Is that with a?
This one?
Yeah, so you roll a d20 and then you add your constitution to it. Ooh,
That's not good.
so it's 9.
Lovely.
You need to beat 14.
And you didn't.
Roll the 20.
Correct.
I'm going to
And then
die.
your saving throws at the little box at the
I
top.
rolled
Going to be
ridiculously
your
low.
fault.
You're looking for constitution.
The Constitution is +1. Okay, so I'm rolling the 20.
It's not all so great.
Well, y'all are dead now.
3, 4, 5.
Yeah,
5.
necessarily.
You
5,
need to,
huh?
You need to beat
Got a lot
14.
of dice.
All right, so you guys both
Yes, he did.
take full. So let's see.
We took it.
Mhm.
All of it.
They might
I
just be
do
mostly
have
dead.
Spare the Dying.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the poison stuff just yet, but I haven't been able to execute mine yet.
If only you had an undead army.
I know.
No!
I could use them for things.
You
Where's
know what?
Jason when you need him?
Dead
Yes.
in a cave.
Jason
Pocket goblin!
broke his neck.
Question.
Sebastian. I'm just in the moment.
There's a lot of
loving
rolling
it.
and numbers going on. This is the number song, dude.
So you take 29.
Whoo!
You guys are both dead.
I'm dead.
Yeah,
I'm dead too.
How dead? So what was your hit point?
22.
Okay.
16.
So you didn't take double your hit points, so you're not
Ooh, that's
instantly
real
dead.
close.
You're just
Unconscious.
Down.
unconscious.
You're down. So basically, as you look up, and Paraven runs, and he just continues his.
Do you have a reaction?
He expels this
I have no
green,
reaction.
noxious
I was
gas
from what I
over you
read.
at full force, and you
Pretty much.
feel your
His shield
flesh
is only for AC,
bubbling
it's not-
and peeling, and as you breathe in, you choke as your lungs ignite on fire within your body, and you guys see these guys.
I thought you were a gentleman.
And you guys see these two just gurgle, and they both just crumple to the ground.
So can I do I have to wait for my
Delicious.
turn to cast the protections?
Yes,
You drug me into
But-
this.
But I have
You
cantrips
made
which are
your
spare the
choice.
dying. So do I do that?
but
On your
I
turn.
beg
they're
your
not.
pardon.
They're not
I have done
poisoned.
no such thing.
They're dead.
Oh.
They're not dead. They're
So I have to do the spare the
you-
dying.
Right.
I'm going to go grab
you
something
can
to
do
strike
spare
you
the
with.
dying,
Excuse
or
me.
if you have healing spells, use healing
Okay.
spells to get
so
them back up.
Caven,
Oh, they're
Okay.
so far
you
down.
get to
though.
roll
You don't have to bring it
your
back up to
first
zero,
death
just at
save.
zero.
Death save.
They don't go under. It's just
Yeah, and then
All right.
if you roll 5
So you roll
they
a
don't
d20,
have negative hit points.
and it's a
just
10.
0 and done.
10 or below,
If it had been more than
you get
32
one
damage,
failed
though,
death
red would
save.
be
And that's
permanently
right
dead.
below your temporary
Right.
little box. off
10
the right
or
side.
above, well, 10 and above, you make your death save. 3 made death saves, and you stabilize. So you don't die anymore.
Which means go back to 0, essentially, right?
Right. 3 failed death saves, well, You can just really go through your pockets and look for loose change.
You're dead.
We're ripping out your gold fillings.
Right. We're not back next week.
Right.
Oh.
Wow.
Well,
Phase.
you'll be
And
back with
and
different
that's mostly
characters.
dead.
Oh.
With new people.
Like, look who we found in the woods.
Oh my God!
Look, it's Kaven's brother.
That's foretold in the legend.
The
So
character just dies.
yeah.
Oh.
Now
Yeah.
there's good and bad. So if you roll a 20, you're instantly back up with 1 hit point. If you roll a 1, you instantly fail 2 death saves. Now, I don't like killing characters, so I give you a little bit of an edge. I let you, usually death saves are a straight D10, so 9 and below you fail, 10 and above you pass. I like to let you add your constitution bonus
Okay.
to your roll. Gives you a little bit of an edge depending on how healthy you are. So, go ahead and roll. Your first death save. I think this is the first death save of the game.
Yep.
It's gonna be a 1.
Well,
No, wait.
no.
didn't,
yeah, in the bugbear cave.
Yeah, that's right.
She went
Yeah.
Yeah, you went
death
down.
save.
I did.
Oh,
And then
that's
I
right.
Yeah.
stabilized her.
You did. With your red juices. Well,
Have some
not a
red
1.
juice.
18.
Oh.
Constitution plus 1, 19.
So, you have 1 successful death save.
Okay.
There's a little
So you
box
just
to
fill
mark
in the
that,
little
yeah.
bubble. Don't do it too dark. Just kind
Successes.
of like make a little mark. Yep.
Because you're gonna raise it.
Red. It's now time for you to make your first death save.
Thanks.
We need like the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Like,
Would you like to?
Oh,
Roll a dice.
16 plus 2, so 18.
You made your first death save. All
Do you
right.
have another pencil over there?
If you have one, sure.
Yeah, I got an extra pencil.
Astrid,
Yes.
it is now your turn. You
Really?
saw this.
You guys all went?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
we
Nordric
went.
was
I
first.
was last.
They
I
definitely,
was
yeah.
last.
You see all this horrific action happen. before you.
have an idea.
So I have a question, just out of game. So is it better for me to try to save them, or is it better for me to go at the dragon?
Well, I don't know, Astrid.
This is out of game. I'm not asking.
Save time.
My
party
lungs are
members
bubbling
attack
out my
dragon.
cheekbones.
Could you guys both? You guys. So. All right.
It,
We need red so we have more DPS.
It's like taking
Yeah.
soup.
I'm out of
if
mana.
you can-
Try
do you
the
have
soup.
any? What are your healing spells?
Heal wounds.
Healing word.
Heal. It's. Oh, yes. Healing word. It's 1d4.
You also have
Okay.
your channel divinity.
Which is
Channel
the
divinity.
pool of
Yep.
15?
Yes.
Where is that on here? Okay.
What is it? On the back.
Very much
So
challenge
that was the pool of 15 points
Somebody
that
else
you
is
can
back
just
in the neck
disperse
super fucking warm
as
right
you
now.
wanted.
Yeah.
Wow, when you took your glasses off and pulled your hair up, I got really uncomfortable.
Oh, it's the preserve life.
You're like, I don't know who you are.
I don't know what's going on.
That was.
So you
Kabe
can
in
use
high
your channel divinity and split up the
As
range
my
between the
short
two
hair.
to
Okay.
I
res them
saw
both,
you in a
perhaps.
video.
Okay,
with
can I
short
do
hair.
that?
I'm like, oh.
Can she use channel the
The high
preserve
and tight
life
haircut.
on 2 people at the same time?
Choice.
I don't think you can do it on
It
2
also
people at the
wasn't
same
mine.
time.
Oh,
I think you can do it. Let
As
me
it
double
turns out,
check.
the
What
way
is that?
you were in
The
high
Channel
school, they
divinity.
The-
You can channel.
Oh, preserve
divine.
life.
You have a high and tight haircut. You say
give
no.
me one
You
second.
compromise.
because
and you
I
get
know
a high
healing
and tight
word is
haircut.
a range
And then
spell,
you're
so you
allowed
can
to
use
live in
healing
the
word
house
to
still.
heal someone from a distance.
When you
and then-
preserve life,
Oh, here it
choose
says
one
one
or
or
more
more
creature.
creatures.
Yes,
I can
within
do 2.
30 feet to heal, and you can just then distribute up to 10 hit points among them. Then that's at second level. At third level, it's up to 15
Right.
hit points.
Yeah.
So yes, you can filter up to 15 hit
Do I have
points.
to roll for this, or can I just do
No,
it?
no,
No, you
it's
just do
it.
You can divide it.
You each get 5 points back.
So,
You get 5
Okay.
hit points.
Alright,
So-
so what was it?
are we at
28?
negative?
No,
No, you're at 0.
you're at 0.
Okay,
You don't have to now roll death
Your
saves anymore.
saves.
You're at 5 hit points
5 hit points.
right
Gotcha.
now.
So
Oh.
Astrid, standing in the back with Nordric, sees you guys just go down, and she, brings her hands together, and they start to glow as the light from the opening, sort of coalesces in on her, and then spreads out over the top of both of your green bubbling corpses, and your flesh starts to come back together in regenerative fashion, and your eyes flutter open, and as you breathe out,
You
a
expel.
green gas sort of expels from your lungs as divine energy fills you.
As our first D&D game, this is awesome. That's you want to get blasted by the dragon? You gotta have
And
that.
brought back from the brink of
Yeah,
death.
No, killed me and I survived.
It's like get him to the Greek. Has everybody seen that? Go
Yeah.
hits him with the
Oh my god.
Oh goodness
So
gracious!
is that my turn?
And that's
We
your
come back as
action. You
different
can move
people.
if
And
you
you have a
want.
bonus
They call me
action?
Doom.
Do I have a bonus action?
I don't believe you have
I
a
have
bonus
seen
action.
I do.
I think you have some
Shield
bonus
of Faith.
spells.
I have some bonus spells.
Oh.
Sanctuary.
Shield of Faith might
well,
be good.
Well, no, I have Shield of Faith, but I also have Sanctuary. So Shield of Faith, it's just +2
to AC.
to AC.
to AC, or I can do Sanctuary, which is ward creatures from attacks.
For on a specific person. They
Right.
can't attack, but you can't be attacked. So
Basically, it's like a timeout spell.
yeah,
No one can attack either.
it's like a
Yeah.
bubble spell,
Yeah.
just on one.
We all just take a
On one
coffee break.
person.
We're like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you.
No, just the one person.
Just
Oh.
one person. Everybody
Everyone
else
else is
is dying.
riding, and you're like, time out,
Yeah.
bad guys.
Sorry.
Time out.
So which one is? So which one is?
We'll all
better?
go together.
Shield of Faith or the Sanctuary? Which
You
one's
could
better?
also hang on
You're
to your
the bubble
bonus
eater
actions and
sense
not
you
use one and just move if you
Yep.
want to.
Okay, I'll
or
just
you
move.
could
Take
just
one and
not
spreading
do
out.
anything.
Yes, I'm just
It
gonna
is-
spread out because I don't want to be next to anybody.
Yeah.
I
So,
will spread out.
all right.
Woo!
Okay. So that was Astrid's turn. You moved to the side. Nordric, we are back to you.
We're back
As
to
foretold in the
Nordric.
legend.
As foretold.
Foretold. Another arrow. Hiya.
Do it.
He's back!
Oh God!
Did you roll a one?
He did! Oh!
I am
he
far
rolled. You wake up to get hit with an arrow.
But he's got an arrow. That's the problem.
Yes.
Give me
Oh, this
the
is good.
dice of shame.
You could not have made this worse.
Why do we?
I could have.
Wait, you're about to.
I think I just gave you guys back 5 hit points.
I want to let you
right?
guys know it's going to be really bad. Stay tuned.
Somebody else write my legend. This legend sucks.
My legend is
That's
awful.
awful.
New to the
But
Flathead
if you
Valley.
survive,
22.
22 isn't bad.
That's not bad.
So
Another what? 50?
He sneezes and trips.
basically, as Astrid starts to move away and you see them get back up, you're about to shoot, but the fletching falls off your arrow. As you let it loose, it rubs against the your bow and rips the fletching off, which sends the arrow just upwards and out. And you're like,
It's time to switch dice.
It's time for retirement.
There you go. Sweet.
Maybe that was the problem.
It's like, hey, you guys want some
Nordric, what's your hit points now?
More than what you wanted.
No, I'm doing this for my own because I hadn't updated since you guys were at first level.
28.
This is Matt, not the dragon
So,
asking.
to be completely fair, even if I got hit by that, I still would have
We
went down.
all would have died.
Paraben, what's yours?
It's a good thing we
24.
spread out. It's a good thing. Don't group up.
Everyone, group up!
You were behind us.
find your buddy.
Caven, what's yours?
22.
Accountability buddies.
But now at 5.
But now it's fine.
Red, what is yours?
What's your full?
Oh,
HP?
16. Yeah.
She's a wizard.
She's a wizard. She's not
I'm actually kind of
supposed
surprised that she had 16.
I'm surprised that her body was still there.
Yeah. Astrid, what's yours?
Great head.
I think that when
3
I
points.
was playing a
Points
wizard
away
and I was
from,
level
like-
3, I think I had like
Okay.
10. Yeah, I was very scared of a lot
Okay.
of things.
All right.
Nordric, that was you. Paraben.
Unfortunately,
Yes.
that was me.
You still trying to get under the crotch of the dragon?
No, I'm
supposed to be
off in the
crusher
corner.
dude.
I'll show you what to
Okay.
do when you get there. Go.
So what I'm gonna do,
Going
since he
in.
knows where I am, I'm actually gonna
Shove it right
use
up
my
your
movement to get back
Do you
to
know
where
Ant-Man?
I was,
Right in front of him.
pick up my rapier,
Okay.
and make an attack.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to...
You're just gonna
Move up.
attack it.
Yes,
The
I
balls
wanted
on
to, but you
Paraben.
look, I'm dying.
I'm
It would
now
have gone
standing
the
in
same
front of
way,
you.
Astrid.
I wanna
Listen,
hit
to
it
be
next
fair,
time.
I've been trying to attack him for 2 rounds.
If we had been chatting, whether we chatted first or not, we would have been attacked. I would have melted into goo like the gremlins, and I would have done this anyway.
But if he had gotten you all... That's why he was trying to get you all in a
I
nice
was going to
group
do
so
that.
he could just...
So we figured it out.
As
Do you know-
Good job.
As
you know
for...
how
as
violent that TPK would have been if he was just like, come close, and Elvis was like, sweet,
Oh
sweet.
no! We've been bamboozled.
Taxmaster Peppy tuned in just in time for that one roll.
oh yeah.
that
So you're
Nordric
one.
got.
You're one.
So
It's favorite.
Against
Only
the dragon.
infuriating sighs can be said at this point.
Yes. So you attack.
I've got a 22 to hit
Okay.
with my rapier.
Why do you
You hit.
Sweet.
So
You're
Paraben.
British now.
Sway.
Yeah, he's changing.
That's like my favorite.
Well, he's a rogue.
It's my favorite,
He's a rogue. So
You don't even know if that was my real
What's
accent
his
the
real
whole
accent?
time.
Now, Governor. These are all ours.
So
Grabs a short sword,
Paraben
what do you want
rolls
about
out of the darkness, runs over, grabs his sword up, turns around
What
and
did you get?
jabs.
I hit him.
Paraben, you
But then I rolled a 1 on my damage
bastard.
dice, so it's 4 points of piercing damage.
4 points.
Yes.
All right.
And then I'm going to use
It was just
my...
better than Shrek,
you do a
that's all it
chink on one of his
Scales.
scales.
Oh,
Yeah.
take care of the dragon.
I'm like, oi, dragon, pick on someone less your own size!
Very tiny.
And then I'm
Pick on
going to
somebody
actually
minuscule.
dash... use my bonus action
Run away.
to
Flipping road.
disengage to behind Nordric.
Well, I'm on the other side of the dragon.
Yes,
How
and now am I!
He came out front, attacked the stuck the dragon, and then ran behind you.
Perfect.
Did he even damage the thing? Or-
So he scratches.
I
one
did
of
like
the,
4 points of damage. I mean, come on!
Like, what do you want?
You're
from me?
welcome.
I'm starting to like those saving dashes you do, though. That's pretty good. That's really
So
helpful
far
here.
we've done 4 points. Of
I'm
damage.
honestly just trying to
Melted
get
two
him
people.
to attack something else.
Not only that, but I have wasted 2 arrows.
Yes, you
Playing
are.
with himself in the corner over there.
Why won't you work?
Come on.
Isn't this working?
All right. So he looks at you,
And I'm not hiding, obviously, because
Right.
I disengaged.
And you
instead.
run over there behind Nordric, and he moves forward. Right, he goes over the top of you guys and going
His
after
adventure
Nordric
guide.
and
Yes.
Nordric and the halfling because they annoyed him. So
Annoyed.
annoyed.
Sorry, Nordric.
Does he move out of their engagement zone?
No.
Okay.
He's large.
He is the zone.
He's the zone.
They are now in butt zone as opposed to face zone.
Going for the butt.
All right. So he's gonna claw. He's gonna claw at Nordric. So that's
Everyone unclench.
will a 16 hit?
Yes.
All right.
I know.
Heal again.
Mhm. I don't have any fruit punch drinks anymore.
Aren't you on
either.
that part of the game where you're like, I can't do that right now?
Well, man,
Sorry,
it's
guys,
required.
you have to wait.
So take
You really wanted to hurt him, didn't you?
6
Oh, sorry.
Have at thee.
as his claw comes down and scratches across you.
Ow.
He then
Your pancreas.
reaches a claw around to hit
Oh, my The little
outer
one.
pancreas.
hits Paraben.
He's like,
Everything's made out of pancreas.
Will 14 hit?
14's my armor class.
Oh yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Take
I don't want to.
Take, jeez, so 4, 5, 6, take 7. I'm
Ow.
rolling incredibly low for damage, great for armor.
No, you guys go ahead. We'll just melt into our shoes, and you guys will be fine.
All
That's 'cause he's
right.
trying to.
And I rolled a 3, 4, 5. Will bite on you 14? No, I rolled a 13 total. So
Ow.
as
no!
he brings it, he scratches at you and then brings down his mighty jaws round over Nordric to bite at you and just like
Really close.
Think.
Snap right in front of you.
What are the chances
Have
of
you
that?
tried brushing your teeth?
all right, cave in.
Have
Okay.
you eaten anybody named Colgate?
You're looking. Your eyes flutter open. You've got a dragon over the top of you,
Okay, I would like
up on
to.
his feet.
Oh.
I would like to kind of,
it's not
in
me.
theory, Fus Roda this, and I want to use.
You shout at it really
I
loud.
want to use my,
Ah!
oh yes, but I want to use my ability to simulate a powerful, encroaching dragon,
Okay.
a roar. of
So
a
you
dragon.
do an illusion.
An illusion of a dragon's roar.
Okay.
An aggressive dragon roar. From
All
outside.
right.
Do I have to roll for that?
Nope.
Oh,
Sorry, I did not mean to scoff directly.
It's
at
like,
you.
we don't take back talk in this
Proud of
piece.
you.
I've been waiting to do that since we got here.
Uh-huh.
You're like, I want to scream like a dragon.
Roll down.
All right.
It doesn't work.
Hang on. The illusion also ends up. Okay, so it's 1 minute. A bit of okay. So you create a sound or an image of an object within range that lasts for the duration, which is up to 1 minute. The illusion also ends if you dismiss it. The sound, blah blah blah. Let me see what I have to roll.
I can do sound or image, but not both.
Right.
Okay.
Sound or an image.
Then you won't know where it's coming from.
The sound continues unabated.
Just trying to buy some time here.
Don't kill me. Don't kill me again.
Please don't breathe on me again. That hurt. It hurt my feelings and also my face.
My lungs. My lungs.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Your breath
Nice.
is drink, sir.
All right. So let's see.
I have an idea.
All right.
Which one?
I know all the dragon.
Okay.
I know like 3 of
You
them.
played it.
So
Yes.
you shout it.
More of a fan of Wold myself.
You create the sound coming from outside the opening. I would imagine.
Sounding like it's coming closer. I mean, I don't know how that's supposed to work, but you know, it's a dragon. It's outside, and it's mean, and it's probably bigger.
Save, check against your spell DC.
Let it ride.
What is what's your spell
Okay.
DC? So it's
Please don't die.
your wisdom. What's your wisdom
Are you back?
bonus?
I've returned.
Wisdom, right here in the saving throw.
I have now
Yep.
returned. Sorry, I was dying.
Wisdom and saving throw here is +1.
I've been trying this new thing where I'm trying to hyper evolve myself to be able to breathe whatever I'm drinking.
What
And it's
you're
not.
drinking is not working.
It's not.
No.
So far, it doesn't work with Powerade or Mountain Dew or root
Okay.
beer
Oh man.
So
Just gotta
he
keep trying
or
to find
Fireball
the thing.
whiskey. It
When?
doesn't work for
so
any of
he
those.
looks
The last one was the worst one
up
for sure.
and he kind of looks around concerned. What else are you gonna do? So that's your action,
Yeah, that's my action. So I can't attack,
correct?
but I can bonus action. I wouldn't. I
You've
don't-
also got your movement,
Oh,
and
my-
you're laying down, so you got to get up.
I gotta get up. Okay, so I have to. So I have to use that. And
I think it uses half of your movement speed in order to stand up, correct?
my
Yes, it all.
Half of your speed is standing up, so 15. So now you're at 15 movement, so you can move pretty
Did
much
my speed
anywhere.
Go up on when we level up, or that doesn't move.
Yes, it does. It's you should have 40
It
now.
was 30 when we started.
Right,
And then
but
I
we haven't
moved-
upgraded your sheet there, so it should be 40 now, I believe.
40. It doesn't. But when you go to level 3, it doesn't go up.
Level 3 it does. Let me double check here.
It goes up by 10 each time.
No.
No,
just
not each
at
time. Hang on,
specific
hang on.
levels. So like
I can tell you.
didn't go up at 2, did go up at 3 potentially.
I don't think I've ever had a class. That
Yeah,
increases its
at
speed.
30 at third level you move plus 10 feet.
Oh,
So
it
it's
must be a monk thing.
so it's
Oh,
yeah,
it's
it's
definitely
a monk thing.
Okay.
So now
Monks
you've
are-
got
I've never been.
you've got
been
40
faster.
feet of movement.
Because-
So you've got 20 feet left. You could pretty much move anywhere in the room
Okay.
because you were in the middle. So
Right.
and it's a 30 by 30. So
I want to use my movement and dash behind his treasure chest. Yeah, that'll be one move there. I could attack, but
do you want to pick up your weapons or?
Oh yeah, they're right there, aren't they? Take the weapons.
Well, you got to move back towards. That's what I'm saying. You left them back by the door, where kind of like where Nordric and Astrid were, and where the
that's
dragon's now
right.
biting.
Okay, so then
We
I
have
have
all
to
the
go that
weapons.
way then.
Yes, and his treasure's on the other side of the room.
Forget the weapons.
Head for the treasure.
Okay.
I'm behind the
These are my weapons.
You left a dagger and a javelin there?
chest.
Technically a javelin?
Yeah, my sawed-off javelin. Yeah,
Okay.
My dagger.
All right.
Gobi and Sebastian.
All right.
I'm not thinking of
That's
throwing
all I
those
get.
at you or anything.
That's all you
back
get unless you
dagger.
use a bonus action. Let's see.
Bat dagger.
Rage loot the chest. No.
Patient defense. You can spend 1 key point
Hmm.
I
to
do
take a
have-
dodge action
You got Kai.
as a bonus action,
Dragon Ball Z
so you could
Kai.
be a little bit harder to hit.
Super
What about
fast.
okay? It says right
Ripping
here I
out
can spend
all
2 key points to cast
207
darkness.
episodes of
How
filler.
much darkness?
And screaming.
Give me a sec here.
You're
Worth.
shaking your head no like that, and I'll take your advice. But I definitely want to know what kind of darkness.
Well, don't forget, then everybody can't see.
Yeah. As a magical effect, darkness is pretty crazy unless you're a dragon. Out of game. I'm saying that.
They're screaming across.
Darkness is kind of crazy.
Oh, so that's the way of the shadow. Is that the one?
So
I thought
here's
you
the
were
thing,
taking
guys.
the way of the 4 elements. They're
Oh.
different schools. So one's the shadow,
Oh,
one's the way of the elemts.
Oh,
so
you don't get
you don't get them all.
So I can't even do the the cry, the shout.
No, that's true. All right, so let's retcon that.
Oh, goodness gracious.
You
fine.
spooky
All right, so
cheater.
you're back to laying on the ground.
Okay, I'm back on the ground. I've awoken.
I'm back laying on the
I
ground.
have future vision.
You were like, if I had taken a different
No, you're
path.
dreaming. You're like, what if I could do that?
What if
Yeah,
I could
that'd be
dash
sweet.
forward and hide behind that
What if I
shack?
screamed like a dragon? That would be
That'd be
awesome.
That'd
be dope.
Okay, so instead, how much would you allow? I want to use my earth this time.
Okay.
And I would like to essentially create one of those situations like they do in films where they push cars up off the road and just bring a spire of rock right into his chin.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you start to. You get up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you get up, and you move to the side, and you attune yourself to the elements as you've had your training in, and you call upon the earth, and you start to basically earthbend as you and you pound it up, and a shard of rock comes up and hits the dragon right in the chest. Let's see. Roll. Give me a to hit.
I thought you were like on the caboose end of the dragon. Gonna hit in the
Yeah, I'm
chest?
behind him. We're behind him now, so we're
Oh,
like.
okay,
can't
gotcha.
see.
Yeah.
What am I rolling?
Gotcha.
To hit. Just give me a d20 and I'll.
I'll figure it out
I
from
was gonna say they're behind him, so you're thinking it's gonna hit him.
Roll
Press and good
high!
vibes.
Right in the
Roll
starfish.
high! Roll no!
It's a 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well.
All right. So you bring it up, but it's not where you expected it to come up, and it comes up off to the side of him.
Does it stay?
It does stay.
Okay.
If you want it to stay.
I want it to stay
All
there.
right, it stays.
Apprentice earthbending, we get it.
Well, but I mean, like, okay, it's there, it stays, and so now we can use it as use it as cover.
Is this block like a 5-foot block of stone comes up out of the earth?
You can use it as cover.
I can use anything as cover.
That's
I can use you as cover.
All right.
I have used
I actually
you
had
as
a
cover.
halfling
Why did I
wizard
just
that
roll
had
an 80 or something?
like move
Red.
earth.
My
I can
turn.
move
Your
a
turn.
5-foot
I
square.
You're laying on the ground.
And I would just do that. I would just put dirt in front of me.
Stand up.
You can, but I will warn you that
It won't work.
sleep is for weaker level creatures.
You have to like
Goblins
Roll, you have
and
to roll like
people.
above its hit
You got to
points.
roll above its hit points, and I'll tell you what,
It's probably a lot.
You're not going
it's
to.
not going to get there.
Okay.
Your dice isn't big enough.
You know, through your arcane teaching, that would probably be a bad.
Do you know fireball? Fireball's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Is it a second level?
Let us check in the.
Are you actually?
Well, I mean, I've already got all my spells prepared, so I guess I can. Cloud of Daggers.
Oh.
Can I use my second level spell?
Yeah.
You can.
So is it D20 first, or is it the?
Well, let's see.
D4.
Cloud of Daggers. Let me-
Cloud
Gosh,
of
I hate this
daggers.
Let's trade and see what happens.
No, it's this one. I hate this
Never mind.
dice.
It's
Not trade.
Cloud of
Do you want to
Daggers.
use one of my d4s?
You
No,
fill
I
the
just
air
hate
with
this in general.
spinning daggers in a 5-foot
fair.
cube on each side. Centered on a point that you choose within range, a creature takes 44 slashing damage when it enters the spell area for the first time. On the turn, for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
you could just put that in the middle of where the dragon's standing, and it would be like.
And it's
ouch.
concentration, so that it just
Yeah.
sits there
Yeah.
for 1 minute, which 6 seconds is a round. So a long
Okay, yeah,
for
let's
10
try.
rounds.
For 10
But it's a
rounds.
concentration
Yes.
spell, so if you
Yeah.
take any hits or
It's broken.
Use another spell.
or
Well,
if you use this concentration
just roll
spell,
to see if
it'll
it's
go
broken.
away.
She can't move or do
No, she can
No,
move.
she can move.
You can move.
You can move and attack
you can
with anything
cast
that doesn't have
other
concentration.
things.
Yeah.
But as long as it doesn't have the concentration tag, you're good to go.
And then if you get
Okay.
hit, you have
Magic
to make
missiles.
like a check to see if you're still concentrating on it or
Right.
if it knocks you.
But
Okay.
Out of
5 hit
Got it.
points, just take 1 hit.
Yeah.
No, you're not again.
Okay.
Okay, so you cast. You start using you take out a sliver of glass and you crush it and throw it to the air, and the shimmers go out and around one like middle part of the dragon's neck, and these daggers start formulating through the shimmers and start spinning around in the air, slicing at him.
Ha.
Oh!
Take that, dragon.
And he takes
Ow, ow.
just
Ow.
take 44. There's no save or anything.
Oh, really?
4 times.
4 times.
And you
So
roll
there's
to
one,
add damage?
and then it's a +1.
Or just
or
it's
is
just
it
40?
No, Oh, you can roll it, or I was gonna roll it, but yeah, you roll it.
Oh, okay.
This is your
So you just
spell.
roll.
Well, I
4
did
times?
1.
4.
4.
4.
9,
3.
12
12.
damage.
12 damage.
On every turn
So
that it's in
12
contact with the.
Oh hell yeah!
So 44 plus 12?
No.
No.
4D.
12 was how much she just
D4.
rolled.
She rolls a D4 is
Gotcha.
just.
You thought
The
it was
name.
the like
The
44.
44.
You were like 52 damage.
Yes.
You're like,
So-
why are you using that all the time?
Chuck that at everybody.
Goblin?
50 something
Daggers.
damage. 50 something damage.
So the daggers just start spinning and cutting into his scales, and you see scales getting chipped away and flesh start cutting, and it's
I wanna
hurting
bring
him.
some up at the end of
I have an idea.
this.
We can do that when his body is dead.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I meant.
That's
That's what I
now
meant.
that you're softening up his neck, I know what I'm going to do next.
Oh boy.
Astride it.
Yes.
Your turn.
I'm going at him
We're
with my
down.
warhammer.
All right, bring
Like
the
you
bring the hammer pain.
10.
If that hits me, I swear to God.
That's what all 9.
14 will not hit.
Oh, fuck it. There you go. All right, yeah.
We've totally forgotten our code
Oh.
of ethics.
Yes.
How far away are they from my stuff
Code.
that I said?
Ethics?
My weapons.
They're right there.
They're right
We're
there.
all
Yeah.
Okay.
pretty close, aren't we?
Astrid's not. Astrid had moved around to the
Right,
to the
so
dragon
he's the
side.
closest.
He and Paraben are over there.
And then
Order.
is the dragon between the both of us?
Dragon's sort of in the
In
middle,
the middle.
Like,
and
the-
So
he's
can
all.
I see Caven? Or you're not Caven. I'm sorry,
not.
Nordric.
What's that?
Can I see Nordric from where
You
I'm
can see him as the dragon's
you can probably
moving.
see
Okay.
You see him like
right
get.
next to
He took a hit from the dragon claws, and then the dragon roars. Nordric, it's now your turn.
Nordric, so he is now essentially engaged. with-
Oh yeah, he's
Okay.
engaged with everybody.
Are
Okay.
you going up for another arrow?
No, I can't actually. I can't. I don't think I can fire an arrow while I'm engaged.
You can, but it's I believe
it your bow?
disadvantage.
Damage.
Okay.
I think it's something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put.
Try not to bring down the house.
No.
I'm sorry, background. I'm going to put the bow aside. Gonna hit a wall and make things all
Quietly,
fluffy.
gingerly, like, hang on.
Hits me in the face.
Why? Scratches me. I'm like, excuse me, sir. Hold on.
Pardon me.
Put it down.
Hand him up.
All right. And then I will pull sword and shield.
Okay.
Snick. And I'm gonna try to attack him with that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm used to my weighted dice, so I picked this one up. I was like, "Oh, something's wrong."
He just
Oh.
trucks it.
Yeah.
Bruh. Yeah.
Yeah.
18.
18 will
Nice.
just hit him.
Oh.
He's got your magic number.
We found it.
Ding.
No, it needs to be this. This one. Oh yeah, these dice are
I
really
love that
light.
you didn't say 18 will hit. I appreciate that.
7 damage.
7
slashing.
All right. So you bring out you toss your bow, you pull out your shield and sword, and as the dragon's reaching over you with his neck to try and bite, you bring up your sword, jam it right in his throat, and slice up the side, further up towards the head from the spinning daggers.
Daggers that are slowly decapitating him.
I go to go up, and the dagger's like.
Everywhere.
Why is he wield knives? Huh? Red, please.
Alrighty, so that is you. That brings us to Paraben.
Okay, so I have a question.
No,
Shoot.
pulls all
If I
heroic
use my
like
bonus
that and
action, can I
attacks it,
pick
and it
up-
goes,
Caven's weapons, and then use my movement to go to him.
Yeah,
So I'm
you're
gonna do
using
that.
your bonus action.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to pick up his weapons.
Because I figure you're using your bonus to dash. You're dashing it over to him.
I'm gonna use my movement to get to him.
Okay.
I'm using, instead of my dash or disengage or whatever I might do, to use that to pick him up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna drop you your weapons, and then I'm gonna shoot the dragon from wherever he is.
Okay. So you shoot.
Have some weapons!
Take him! Take him!
I'm ready.
Is that a 1?
Yeah.
It's a 1.
Gosh darn it!
There's so many ones
Second
in
one.
the
Do
last
I-
2 weeks.
am I
There's
flanking?
too many ones in this whole freaking sheet.
You know what?
You're all
Roll
flanking
better.
technically, so yes.
You know what, Redley? You're right.
It's a 1!
Wow.
Wow, Destiny! I got 2 ones on advantage!
Destiny!
Did you?
Double
Yep.
ones.
Yes!
Yep.
You rolled a D20
It was
dice.
foretold.
As foretold.
Get your legend off my bow!
This is bad.
So 34.
34. All right. So
Here's
you go
the
to,
weapon.
You go to
Stab.
shoot. You throw him. You throw him the weapons.
Yeah.
And you turn to go shoot, and you pull too hard because you're just so excited. And you pull the bowstring right off the bow.
No, not again!
Oh!
That's the second time that's
I
happened.
don't know why, but I thought that he did that like while
It's
he
the
was
first
tossing
time,
him
as
his
far
stuff.
as you know.
All I imagined was Ace Ventura. You just stand there, throw me a spear.
Right in his leg. All right.
I'm sorry for the blown out audio if that happens.
They love it.
For anyone wearing headphones, you're welcome.
And the audience loves it.
Don't you love it when we yell?
For all audiologists out there, you're welcome.
Oh, geez.
All right.
You love it when we scream, don't you?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
So the dragon.
Stop.
Wait, we're doing phrasing still? I don't know.
Yeah,
Phrasing.
Phrasing.
We're doing
Do you
phrasing.
want
All right.
zombie dragons? Because that's how
That's how you get zombie
No,
dragons.
that's a terrible idea.
Baby
So
dragon.
it's called Draco Lich. There are.
Yeah.
Yeah, no thank you.
As a side note, from fighting them before, you don't just run. You just run.
Run. Run.
You find out
God.
exactly how
Run.
fast each character moves in that exact encounter.
And
Well,
just
you find out who you can run
move
faster
faster than that person.
I will be.
I don't have to outrun. I don't have to outrun the dragon.
That's
I have
when
to
party
outrun
members
you.
start attacking the weakest link.
All right. So he
We're
crawls.
Okay, so I
rears
just
back
yeah,
and pulls his neck out of the spinning blade of daggers. And he looks around and he tries to pinpoint who. And he looks at Astrid.
Oh gosh! I knew it was coming.
It's okay. You have the highest AC. You'll be
I
fine.
know.
You
It's
haven't been hit
true.
yet.
I know. That's why.
You're untouchable. You're literally
I'm like
untouchable.
trying to
Except
like pretend like I'm.
with my monk powers. You wanna
Why would you say that though?
All right. So you see him actually try to breathe in. And I don't recharge it. Damn it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's good for us.
That's super good for you.
And I rolled a hit you with a claw, and I rolled a 2. So
Ooh,
that's
go
a
one lower.
Your monk
please.
powers are growing
7.
stronger.
So that's a 9.
Okay. Nope.
Another claw.
Astrid's like.
That's a 17, which I believe doesn't hit you either.
Astrid is doing drunken style. She's like.
Tink.
And because he tried to recharge, he doesn't get his bite. So that's his turn.
She's got
I
two-headed
totally
weapon.
missed that.
And as she tries to breathe in, she just bashes.
All right.
No.
Caven,
No.
I believe it's your turn.
Any better, powerful way? I would like to use my earthbending powers again,
All right.
and I would like to take that block of the rock, the stone that came out of the ground, remove it, and throw it
Into him?
space.
All right. Go ahead and give me a to hit.
The great
You
ivory
gotta be
D20.
nice to it.
You gotta believe.
Use your monk powers.
Blood for the dice god.
Okay, there we go. I'm doing this right here. Okay, I hate all of you so much.
That's what you get for being mean.
Not terrible.
It's a 9. And
All right.
wait, hang on.
Plus 12.
9. Give me your dex.
What the heck am I looking for?
Attack.
He's
Attack.
about to tell you.
Hang on,
Strength.
I'm trying to figure out.
Strength,
I don't know. I'm just making
Hang
stuff
on,
up.
hang on.
We're hanging on.
athletic.
Hang on.
Oh.
Maybe you should go for the acrobat again.
Actually, my acrobatics are my best feature.
No. So maybe you should do some of
According
that
to the
next time.
page.
Ooh.
I'm actually pretty even across the entire board of skills.
I'm not. My acrobatics is a
Give me a
-1.
your will bonus.
My
Plus
will-
your will or your wisdom. Yep.
Oh, wisdom is +1.
Okay, and your proficiency is +2, so 3, so 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
And it does not hit.
Oh.
But it goes flying off, smashed
Right.
against the side of the
It
tower.
looks cool.
And so that's my
It looks
whole
cool.
attack.
That was your attack, yeah.
No bonus action?
You've got bonus action. You could use key. I
yeah,
believe you
okay.
can do dodge action.
Alright, I really, really want to do something to this thing.
Listen, earthbending is cool and all, but I think your knucks hit a little bit better.
I thought that was going to do really well. Every time you use this.
Dice are always the.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you have a +3 doing that from what I heard, and you have like a +5 with your fisticuffs.
Yeah, once they hit, yeah.
Ah, fisticuffs,
So,
see?
okay,
Ah, fisticuffs. That's your honorable
my-
comment.
You could.
Marcus Queen for the rules.
Could I? Well, I'm at his tail, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
grab his tail and spin him around like Bowser.
Sure, yeah. It'll work.
You could use an unarmed attack on him.
Yeah, an unarmed
Strength
attack.
check. Just
I'm gonna go for an unarmed. That's where I'm
All right, roll to hit.
I'll tell you what you actually do now.
Oh my god. It's a 3.
Time for new dice.
8.
Maybe roll some of Redley's dice.
Have you been
I have an extra set of dice if you want to borrow some.
This is your lucky one?
Yeah, that one always works for me.
Don't roll it yet, because you don't want to roll out that 20. So you go to hit,
Save it!
and he moves his tail out of the way just as you bring your fist down. Oh!
Yeah, great. This is just smashing. Nothing.
But you also can't keep it. It's mine.
I'm not gonna keep it.
And now it's your turn. So,
Let's see what you would have got.
Don't your...
what are you doing now?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
I roll to attack.
oh you can
I
do
attack.
You can do your
That's
blades
what you would've
first.
gotten.
You can do your blades first.
Well,
I
the
don't have
blades,
any of them, though.
he's not in the blades currently. He moved out of the
Oh.
blades.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's only a
Um,
5-foot square of...
Is it possible to move them?
I don't believe so. I believe they
They
stay
kinda hang
still. Hang on, double check.
It's
I didn't see.
concentration, so she can't move them with her mind.
No, I didn't see anything in like the spell thing that said that like as a like an incidental or something like that you can move them.
Hang on. Cloud of daggers.
Should put it right at his guts. About here. So he had to really
Center
move
on
to
one
get
point
it.
of you choose within range. No, but it stays there as long as you continue to concentrate on it, or you can recast it. You can let that go and recast it.
But that would spend another.
That would spend
Spell
another
slot.
second level spell slot, but it does do a fair amount of damage. So
And then how many, because it takes 2, right?
that just took one slot. So to cast that, let me check. Yeah, hang on. Please hold while I look stuff up.
This is not going well for me at all.
I've done nothing. I've healed you, and I've
All
done
these
nothing else.
amazing attacks that would have been so cool.
You brought them back to
Yeah.
the land
The
of the
archer,
living.
the archer fighting style has missed twice, and I pulled a sword that I have just because.
Okay, I'm looking at
And
it.
I hit him.
Wizard, 3rd level. You get
Are you, like,
you get 2
intentionally trying to
second
be an
level
archer?
spells,
No,
and you
I'm-
get
I'm
4
in
first level
fighting style
spells.
archery.
Oh,
I get a
Okay, so
plus
then that would leave
7
me
to
with
hit
2
on
first level
longbow.
and 1 second level.
but that's like your worst weapon.
What
I
did you
know,
cast
I
already?
suck.
You cast.
Yeah.
You're like the
You
worst
cast
weapon.
I'm
Oh,
like-
not doing
So
well.
you've
I'm
got
like
1 second
real
level.
bad human.
Did you
in this
cast a
one.
first level?
No, I did a second level for Cloud of Daggers.
So yeah, you've got 4. You got 4 first levels still, and 1
Oh,
second level.
I thought it was all just like set 4.
No, you can literally cast the same
Oh.
spell twice, and that'll use your second slot for a second level.
Okay.
And then you have 4 first level spells. You could cast Magic Missile 4 times if you wanted to.
Oh,
It's
well, that's
not
good
in the
to
same
know.
time, but
Yeah.
you know, on your
Okay.
turn.
A thing? Why haven't you been doing it?
Okay.
I've been using my fluffy blows.
Your
I
flurry
was
of
wondering
blows?
why you didn't use your fluffy
Go on.
blows.
Okay, so I will
You have my attention.
take the Cloud of Daggers back.
Okay.
And then I'll do it again.
All right.
Why not?
Right on him again.
Yeah.
Do it in
So,
the
yeah.
middle.
So how
Do it
much
like in the middle,
damage
so he
does
has to
that
really move
actually
out of the
do?
way.
Well, she's
Yeah,
about to
do it in
roll.
the middle.
But not
Yeah.
44.
No,
4.
4d4.
Just like, this is how you do
Oh!
D
Yeah.
D
Oh,
meaning
one.
the abbreviation of
it.
dice.
1,
4
2,
dice. 4 4-sided dice.
8, 9.
9.
Oh, I'm such an idiot.
9 to mash.
9 total.
Yep.
All right.
Like I said, I was like, you thought that it was like 44 plus.
And see,
You guys,
Colossal
that's
damage!
I'll admit to you guys right now that when you explained that to me, I still didn't get it. But I didn't want to look stupid.
So you
I was
just
like,
went with it.
Yes.
What you said.
So someone tell me. Thank you.
Yeah, the thing is,
Dad.
when you're explaining D4s, it always sounds like 40 something.
Yeah.
You're 40. I'm trying to insult you out of hurt. It's not working. I
No,
love you so
he
much.
rolled a 1.
Ow.
Based on how my knees crack and
Let's see what
tingle, I
happens when I'm
feel
not
40
playing the
something.
game. I want to insult Luciano.
Vicious mockery.
Yeah, 14. Where was that 14 earlier?
Okay.
You just rolled
So
it.
you
It's gone now.
you cast it again. Send out the shower of glass shards that formulate into the daggers and cut right up along his side,
Yeah.
right up his flank. You see it just chipping away at his scales, sending scales flying and blood coming out. And he roars, "Roar! Bloody mages!" All right, Astrid.
Yeah, I believe you're the
Finally,
bloody
I'm
one.
trying again to do the Warhammer. I think after this, I'm probably just gonna sit down.
Well, you can also. Do you have magic
Please don't
cantrips
sit.
or anything that you can use for
You
damage?
got your
I would
divine-
honestly save your magics for when we
Oh, can I
inevitably
actually
go
move
down.
We're all gonna
further
die.
towards where he is? Like, still around the edge of the room?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Astrid,
wanna
you
use-
have
Sacred Flame is a cantrip.
you
though.
have Sacred Flame.
Yeah, you can cast
can cast that
Sacred
as
Flame
many
as many
times
times
as
as
you
you want, and that does damage. It's a ranged.
How many
Cantrip.
damages?
Okay.
How many?
It's one.
How many of the
D8.
damages?
It's just 1d8.
Right.
That's
and what's your
pretty
hand?
good.
You still got to roll to hit.
yeah,
All right. Let's do that. Do Sacred Flame.
but that's a ranged
What's
attack,
your-
so
what's
you
your-
don't have to try and hit it with your mace. Yeah, so you're doing the same base damage as your Warhammer. You're just
Well, you
not
guys
getting the
did.
extra 2 bludgeoning.
We did die and we
Flames.
came back
And
to life.
now that we've done
Oh,
Thank
look
you
at
for that.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
get an 18.
That'll hit.
Nice.
Fine. So how do I? And the Sacred Flame is 1d8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which one? Is
This
So
one,
that
the diamond one.
And it's 1.
Bum, bum,
So he
bum.
gets a little like.
no, but what you do is you shoot. You wait as you're watching the daggers cut up his side. You actually plan for it and you shoot your hand forward, and this holy light comes from your hand and blasts right into the exposed area where she had chipped away,
Right
and he
in bits.
roars out as it burns him. And that brings
Not
us
very much.
around to Nordric. No, it's doing damage. You singed the already
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
raw
go with that.
flesh.
Yeah,
That's
because
good.
then you have
Yeah.
your melee with your Warhammer or your hand axe, which you can also throw, and then your
And then I
ranged
strike.
attack with your Sacred Flame, because you don't have to be right up on it.
I
to do
don't.
that.
What'd you
And it
get?
does almost the same amount of
Well,
damage.
it's not
That's
awesome.
true, I didn't
And I
realize
doubt
that.
that a 13 will hurt him.
13 will miss. As you move up to engage directly, you stick at him, and it just skitters off his armored belly.
Isn't his AC like 18?
I don't know, something like that.
It is.
And then what about an action surge to attack again?
Oh, action surge!
Action surge!
Please don't fail me. I need your help here, Dice. I hate you, Dice.
Nope.
It's not a 1, but it's
Not a
definitely not hitting. Unless he got really cool with a 9.
No.
I know a 15 doesn't hit, but how about a 9?
You're embarrassing me.
Shame the dice.
In front of all of my
Shame
friends.
Shame it.
Shame on
All right.
So with your action surge, you kind of like.
I just go, yeah,
yeah.
So he's gonna. Let's see.
making a lot of yeah noises.
I want to be even.
Okay.
Remember a
So
friend
he's
back in
gonna
that
try
day.
and try and
come out,
suck
right?
in his breath
I think
again.
that is. Oh, that's
God
from
damn
that's from Drell
Roll
Newt.
a 4.
Jack got your tongue.
Thank you, Jesus.
But he uses his claw on Nordric,
Get out of here!
as foretold.
Get out of here!
Ooh, a 19.
That'll definitely do.
God.
That'll
It's
hit.
falling down.
No, I need my heavy ones back.
Norbert, can I use a heavy one?
No, these ones
taking 'em
feel
out.
weird.
Can I use a heavy
Fine.
one?
Yeah.
I want to try.
So take 12.
Ow. Why do you hurt my feelings like this?
Ultimate
Because-
power lies.
What does that take you to?
10.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got some owies.
So, and then he's gonna send over another. He's gonna reach over and swipe at Astrid.
I got some serious boo-boos.
6. God damn it. So I rolled a 6 plus 7, so that's not gonna hit.
Nope.
Holy crap, he got plus
13.
Astrid should just, float into heaven now. Just
And he's not gonna bite you because he tried to draw in
Holy
his
light.
breath again.
All
Holy sweet
over.
poop.
So okay, that's his turn.
Alright.
We're all doing so awesome.
hey, I died.
Caven.
Okay,
That's
Okay.
not okay.
I have had enough of this dragon.
Wait,
Alright.
Nordic
I'm
went?
using
Did I
Fury.
get to go?
Of these
Oh.
Monday to Friday games.
What is-
No, I'm sorry.
What?
No,
No,
Oh, wait.
skip my
Never
turn.
mind.
I did skip. I went from Nordric
I was like, wait a minute.
and I skipped
feel,
Pervin. So
I feel-
yes, I
feel
am
passed
sorry.
on. It's
I'm
fine.
still sick of the dragon.
It's cool.
You were
Just
stealth
extra-
so
just
good.
extra
You
I
stealthed
wasn't
from the
stealthed
DM.
at all, weirdly.
The DM.
But I
didn't
will
even
stealth
notice.
now,
All right, go ahead.
Spewing your own anger.
which is 19 on stealth.
All right, let me see if I know where you are. Oh, I rolled a nat 20.
Okay,
Oh.
well, but I still
You
get
tried.
flanking advantage, right?
Yep, because you guys are all flanking them.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot again.
Look me in the eyes when I stare at you.
Is it?
What'd you do?
Well, you can't shoot
One.
because you don't have.
Oh, yeah, your bow
your bow
exploded.
string.
There's no time for you
All
to
right.
doing it right now.
Well,
But you still.
can I instead make a rapier attack?
What's your rapier plus?
It's plus the same, so I still don't
You
hit.
still don't hit.
I
but
rolled double sixes.
He did roll double sixes.
Stop rolling doubles.
You roll. You
Roll
are
something
rolling
else.
doubles like a champ, though.
Or if you do,
I should
roll
just
something.
take
this
this
were
and go to
Monopoly,
Inside of
Vegas.
you.
If this were Monopoly, you'd be out of that jail
Or be in it.
or be in.
I would be constantly in and
That's
out.
2 for 2. You gotta
Okay.
wait. One more double roll and you're going to jail.
Yeah,
So you move in, you
You're
stab
going to jail.
you're next to Nordric. It skitters off.
I was next to
He's
Caven.
over here with me.
at this
Well,
point.
you moved in to stab him.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Snick.
So,
And
then
then,
you like.
if I could use my movement, I'm just gonna go to an opposite corner from everyone else.
Probably the
I'm
best.
just gonna go over here.
Ah!
Now it's Caven's turn.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
I've really had enough of this dragon now. Now
Yeah.
I'm even more angry. Okay, so first of all, I want to know. Okay, patient defense and step of wind. What are those things?
So.
I feel like
I think Step of Wind makes you like dash.
Move
Yeah.
really
fly
fast.
away from you guys and go do something else.
It's like, have fun with the dragon, guys.
See you
I'm
later.
out.
And I think
Bye.
patient defense you forego like attacking or something like that to go.
Hang on, I'm looking at.
I definitely didn't. I feel like it was some sort of escape thing, and I didn't want to do that, but I definitely wanted to know what it was for sure. But I will be using 2 of my key. I haven't used key in a long time.
Okay.
Kyle.
And I'm gonna hit him for sure. I don't remember how it works.
Well, we'll see. You got to roll a d20.
Okay, here, watch. You ready?
Wait. Are you gonna use the one d20? Or are you gonna use her?
I'm using this one.
Oh,
using my heavy
use the
one.
metal
I'm
one.
using metal.
Heavy metal.
Heavy metal.
It doesn't work.
Nope.
I think it's you.
Look at you. Yep.
What'd you get?
I got a 4.
No.
Plus,
I have a phone.
plus, I guess I had my javelin, so even plus 5, it's not gonna hit.
No.
Unless you got really.
So your
cool
javelin
abilities.
goes, but then you got your key actions teed up, so you go for kicking and punching.
So I can.
Yep. You got 2 more attacks now.
That's right.
But they're unarmed.
You can do
That's okay.
you can do pumped up kicks.
Yeah, I'm ready. My
Double
liver-
kick.
the avatar has awoken. Ooh, that's a little bit better. It's 11, so 11 plus 5, so
16. Not just miss.
Punch harder. Strive better.
Oh! 18.
Oh, that'll hit.
Okay, 18 plus 5.
Plus 5.
So what?
He's done it!
23?
Yep.
23.
You soundly hit him with.
had enough. All right, so yeah. That's right, dragon.
All right, now do some damage.
Okay, now that would be my D3, right?
Thank you.
You're
Which
welcome.
is the triangle
Yep. D4
or D4?
And then
Oh, 1D4. Yeah.
plus your strength.
2, 4.
No, wait, just 1.
Oh.
So 2 plus the.
Plus strength
Oh,
modifier.
right here, right?
Yep.
So it's plus 3.
So 5 total.
5 total.
Oh, like holy crap! What did your
Wait,
fist do?
It hurts.
He's mad with power.
If I keep rolling the D,
So
it
you
can stop me.
basically
Keep rolling the D.
you go to stab him with Sebastian. You completely miss.
Sebastian.
But then you go around for a kick and miss again.
Yeah.
But then you bring it around and elbow pretty much the last scale on his flank right off.
Blank
And
steak.
now he's just completely bare along his right side and just cut all up to heck. All right. Now it's Red's turn.
I'd like to use my magic missile in that spot.
All right.
So do I do D20 or is it
Nope, these ones
just
auto
these
hit.
ones? Oh,
Yep.
auto hit.
And then
alright.
what is it? Isn't it like
If
if you're using it as a first level spell,
she doesn't have
I
any
don't
more
have any
second
second
level
So
spells.
it's 3.
Yeah, 3.
3, and then it's plus 3 because it's your
Yep.
level for every roll, so 7 total. Plus 4, so 11.
1.
Plus another 4, so 15. Holy crap,
15.
magic missile is kind of sweet when you get higher though.
All right. So
Nothing like a good old
bam,
magic
you
missile.
slam the magic missiles streak from your fingertips. Bam, 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 bam. Hit all along his exposed flank, and they just impact, and you just see blood spurting out, and roaring out loud.
That's the big oof right there.
Astrid.
Okay. So, 1, 2.
That's what's happening. You haven't activated it yet. You have to sit there and scream.
I guess I'll just. I just did the sacred flame, so I'll try going back to Warhammer.
Do it. Roll a d20.
Oh, dude,
Plus your plus.
Nope. Nope. Just sitting here on the ground.
Trunks, it just
waiting.
goes up like this for some reason.
So you swing your hammer, and it was just you were swinging it at his side, and he moved to the side just in time that you just missed.
It's a dragon
is that?
fight.
Nordric.
I keep forgetting that I have. A
Stop forgetting
weapon
stuff.
skill.
You stop and then you stop.
I
So
keep
that
forgetting
natural
to
one
move
didn't have
forward
to
to
be-
grab my weapons.
You have asked like every time. You're like, "Where's Nordric?" I'm like, "I'm still."
I'm still here.
My pancreas and I are
Oh, no, like moving forward to grab them. Can I yell at you to throw them at me?
Yeah.
Do you want me to throw?
You
them
can
at
always
Please
talk.
throw them at me.
You don't.
You should talk.
You
I
really
don't
don't, because I can't even hit a dragon.
I can show you.
Hiya! Strike!
Maybe you need to change up
French
your
Industrial Revolution.
You need to change up your
Yeah, the
strike
camera. See,
words.
we have a camera.
Yeah, you need a better strike word.
Swing.
No.
Oh man.
All right.
Don't suck. Yeah.
Also, I'm running out of F words that aren't the F word.
So you don't want to
Yeah.
throw out on
I
Twitch.
can't also just keep bashing on the French. That feels.
Okay.
I was gonna say foie gras, but that's
So you miss.
fruitcake.
That brings us to Parabin.
Oh.
Hey, I'm gonna
did
try
turn
that
the
stealthy
left,
thing again.
All
I
right.
didn't know because I'm trying to swing at stuff.
That's
That's
terrible.
okay.
It's
Just
14. It's 12 actually.
He still
also at
sees
that
you.
point. If
Yeah,
I rolled that,
yeah,
to
that-
try to
that
throw
makes
it at you,
sense.
You're like, throw it here. I'm like,
We're gonna try.
Shiving
and
him
you like that
again.
direction. I'm like,
Sure.
nah, go get
That's
him, nerd.
fun.
You
Got a
book
nice
nerd.
exposed flank.
I say that in Elvis, only you. I'm like, nerd. Nah.
Oh.
Nobody will believe you. I'm nice.
Yeah, we'll go with the shiv.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Nice.
I think besides my initiative, that's the first one that we rolled so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be interesting. This is
See?
okay. So 5.
Nice. Bye, guys.
Oh,
I'll see you later.
And
You don't get your stealth damage extra. Because you're not stealthy.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
He
Yes,
did.
Yes, I did. Yeah. Okay. So it's just what did I roll the first time?
You rolled a d8.
Right. I don't remember the number. It was
Roll again.
okay.
Roll again. Do it again.
I meant to roll my sneak attack damage, and I didn't even have that. So 6 piercing damage.
So, well, you roll that twice, unless you
Oh.
want to double it. I always max or double, so you can.
Oh!
you
Because crit. That's I don't know.
Would you just hit him?
So 3, 4, and then.
So in total, it would be 7.
All right, 7.
Should have doubled.
I should have just doubled that. Yeah.
Yes.
I
You
was
can,
under the
you already
impression that I
rolled.
should have just rolled twice.
And you
All
watch.
right.
Should have doubled down.
So Parabin comes up, and he stabs the dragon soundedly right into the side.
I'm gonna disengage.
And then he bravely runs away.
He's really
Brave Sir Robin bravely runs away.
All
I
right.
think the problem is that they're attacking the weakened side with no scales, and then I feel like, nah.
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna get to the side. I'm gonna get it. So you stab him, and now it's his turn.
I'll create my own wounds.
Yakko.
And he grabs his side. He's like, "Oh, cursed adventurers! I'll have your hides on my wall one day." And suddenly you're just all thrown back as his wings unfold and just flaps, and it launches him into the air and sends him right out the roof.
Who goes out the roof?
And you guys, the dragon,
Oh.
and you all get a free attack.
Paramin undoes his
Oh,
wings
yay,
and
we all
then
get
flies to the
attacked.
roof.
One free attack, go!
Can I throw an explosive?
You can try.
Ooh, let's hold on that one. Because we're all in a circle, so...
It's not that big of an explosive.
I got nothing.
Can I pair my
Suck
bending
ass.
with my attack?
Oh, hey.
No,
Okay.
just attack.
Can I do
It's
a-
just a simple reaction attack.
Can it be a flurry?
No,
No, it can't. Okay.
just either Sebastian or an unarmed.
All right, got it. But I still have to roll a 20.
Yep.
I can't
What am
do
I
nothing.
rolling?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Let me use the black instead.
What am I rolling?
A D20
For
to
a
hit.
thrown.
Oh, it's just your dex.
Okay.
It'd be like you were rolling. God, he rolled.
I'm mad with power!
Not only that, but I rolled a 19,
So I
which
still
I crit
don't have
on.
my weapons for days.
Yeah, you just kind of like.
I also
There it
crit.
goes.
See?
Unless you
On
want to
an
hit him.
explosive.
Can I do
Oh,
the
okay.
missile?
Fist, no.
Oh, okay.
I got
Well,
4.
never mind.
You can't
I'll just,
reaction
like,
a spell.
I do nothing.
Unless the spell says it's a reaction.
I'm just.
You can punch him.
I'm gonna do it right-handed.
Yeah.
I mean, you can. Realistically, it's damage. It doesn't matter either way.
Oh my god.
All right.
This is so
Well.
brutal.
So nothing.
I got nothing.
You need to roll his dice. 'Cause his dice are
Punch.
ridiculous.
Don't touch my dice!
I'm gonna try and punch.
All right.
Oh,
Oh my god,
15.
actually.
Plus your strength.
0. So 15.
Then you don't hit.
Oh,
Dang it.
That's here, right? Not over here.
She
Well,
was
no.
just rolling because you're
thing
trained
over there
in it.
is strength plus proficiency. That's like everything added together.
What'd you get?
Nothing. I got
Okay.
a 5.
Nordric, what'd you get?
4.
I got a 19, which crits for me.
That's unfortunate. At least
All right,
I
you guys
Double
both get
crit.
crits.
I feel like I've just been watching this whole thing.
Oh, I have.
It's like,
You
I
kicked him!
healed you guys.
But you
and
brought them
then I
back
sat
from
down.
the dead.
Thank you.
So that's
I did,
pretty
but then
cool.
I just sat here and did nothing.
what was that?
How much?
This is 28 explosive damage.
Oof. Oh.
Plus 8.
All right.
Or wait, no, hold on. 8. Sorry. 8. What did I just do? 11 damage.
11
Numbers
damage.
are hard.
Numbers
Okay.
are crazy.
Numbers are very hard.
So 11 damage. On that, and then 28.
Experience in this makes me weaker.
Okay.
Like those things I could be doing.
How many do you have left?
So, well, my problem isn't that so much as it's an explosion in an enclosed area.
Maybe
Can
we,
I?
You
Oh, I'm
damaged
sorry.
them.
Can I
You got
cast protection?
You got damage on them. Good.
I was saying maybe we do a dex save.
Well, that's what I'm.
Can
Yeah.
you, like, call it out?
Hang on.
Bombs away!
Hit the deck?
It's a reaction thing, so
Like
it's
a-
just like
like
he
a
just
Ziggs
pulls
ult,
it and
you
throws
just-
it.
Like a
Um,
But it
Ziggs
went
ult,
up
you
though.
just-
It didn't go down. So.
But it's an explosion in an enclosed tower.
So we're all deaf for a day or two. Like we went to a concert.
There's
see.
no ceiling.
Everybody
well,
give
there's
me a
no
dex
ceiling.
save.
What is that now? The 20 plus
It's
what?
the 20
Plus
and then
your
you-
-1.
Oh gosh, darn it! And these all just. I'm gonna just die now. You all are just.
13.
Yep.
Plus dexterity?
got a
Plus your
4.
dex save at the top.
Save.
I got a
Little box
4
up
again.
right there.
What the heck, man?
Okay, so you throw it up into the
I
air.
got 22 for that.
Oh my gosh.
You make it.
Oh,
So,
16.
19.
so well, that's so you take 16 damage
Of course I do. 'Cause
So-
that's what I do.
because it's up in the air. You're gonna take half damage from it. Those that made their deck saves take a quarter of that damage.
So I get
What
8.
was...
So
right?
28
So you get
divided
8,
by 4.
and we get 4. For wait, what was the DC for it?
Yeah.
No, you take 16.
So that
Oh, I thought you
kills
might
us
take
then,
half
'cause
because
we
it's in
only
the air.
have 5
No,
hit points.
16
Right.
was the total because it was in the air.
So hang
And then
on.
we take...
So I take 16.
Yeah.
So that was 28 total,
Yeah.
and you made your save.
22, yeah.
Okay, so you take 7.
I'm dead.
I got 13.
You're just
I'm
unconscious.
just like, bye.
You did make it. You go down because you only take 7.
19.
So
I'm
19.
down.
You guys
to-
made it.
I'm down to
Goodbye.
6 now.
Okay.
'Cause I took 16.
Okay. The dragon.
Paraven, you killed us.
Again.
This is the second time.
I'm gonna be honest, I
today.
almost went
I
down.
don't know what you're talking about!
The dragon screeches as it lights. The explosion happens right under his arm, and just, and he's already flapping. So that's why the explosion comes
Pushes it
down
back
on
down
you
on us.
guys, and it just you guys are blinded by explosion and fire and everything's ringing, and it's, you know that scene in Saving Private Ryan when he's got the shell shock? You
Uh-huh.
guys got that. You guys are down.
Mom.
You guys see these guys down, bleeding and
Mom.
burnt, and
Ma.
yeah,
Ma.
that's how you get
Ma.
tinnitus.
That's
That's
it.
how you get
Mom.
tinnitus.
Mop. Mop.
So
Am I changing my alignment to chaotic?
that's up to you. The dragon
Mine's chaotic good.
had ripped through most of his wing, and he just manages to get up and out of the thing, and it just you hear him roaring off into the distance.
Great. Now what can we do? I want to go search that bin chest.
Do you want to know how much you have left?
I feel like.
Yes.
Yeah.
10 hit points.
Darn.
Can we not track him down?
You could, but you can't hear anything. What?
If I run outside with 120 feet on a bow, could I see
Your
him
bow's broken.
to make an attack? Yeah, but I have a bonus action.
Well, you gotta fix it.
What about me with 150 feet or 600
No,
feet?
with
There's so much.
With my javelin?
There's so
it's
much
just not gonna
chaos
happen.
right now.
Okay,
You've all
okay.
taken damage from it. You're all kind of dazed and confused. I'm down.
I just want to go and get the chest. I'm mad.
Okay.
I'm going to angrily open this.
I'm going to
Stuff my pockets, whatever I find.
start with Redley to.
Okay.
Or,
Yeah, I'll fix you guys in a
Red
minute.
to go
I'm
over
getting
and.
Search your pockets.
Love this.
Just abandon me.
Love that.
So both of you give me a death save.
healer
just,
goes to
just
loot.
in this
I was gonna say,
initial.
Why
time.
is
The healer
the
goes
fighter
to
the
loot
one
and the
going, oh
fighter's
god, my
like-
friend? And the
goes
cleric's
to
like,
heal.
yeah.
Plus your con.
8.
You still
11.
fail. You fail one death save. Erase the save,
The
the
original.
original
Oh, I
save,
did.
because when you go back up, you lose all the death saves previous.
Yeah.
All right,
11.
11, so you make it. So
Yeah,
okay.
I'll stabilize Caven if he's going
Well,
for.
I'm heading.
Okay.
I'm
Red.
just dead.
So you're on him here. Give me a medicine
Splat.
check. Not a medicine. What is it?
Giant rock ball.
Yeah, it'd be
Oh, that's
medicine.
medicine.
Oh, medicine. I forget what skills they had. So okay, yeah. Give me a medicine check.
10.
10,
18.
18. So you have enough to stabilize her, and 10, you have enough to stabilize him. No, I'm sorry. With a 10, you pass a death save.
I got 11.
Right.
And then
You-
I rolled a 10 to
And
stabilize.
he rolled a 10, so he's sort of like
He gave you
applying
a
pressure.
bonus one.
He gave you a bonus death save, so
what,
you only have to make one more or get.
So I stabilize you to 0.
Yes, you're to 0. You're out, but she's not bleeding out anymore. You've got her wrapped up. Good.
And I'm the thing.
You're not yet. You're still okay, but
I'm
you don't roll it
trying
yet.
to-
We're gonna do other stuff
Yeah.
Gotcha.
while you're laying there for a minute. So you go over and check the chest.
Yep.
She kicks open the chest angrily.
Angrily.
It's just like photographs and other memories.
This is my greatest treasure.
An old wooden chest has been broken open, and the chest was already broken. But you
course.
kick
been all
you-
over the place.
You kick it. There is coinage now all over. On the floor
Like
holds
Sonic got hit
the
by a shell.
last of a dead wizard's treasure. There's 800 silver pieces,
I'm dying.
150 gold pieces,
No good to me. I'm dead.
4 silver goblets. Set. It's a set of 4 goblets with a moonstone in it, inlaid, and a scroll. 2 scrolls.
2 squirrels.
And that's it.
Squirrels, you say?
Okay, so after I do that, can I go and who is still dead?
Both of them.
Well,
We both are.
both
I
of
still
them.
While
have-
she's searching through that, give me another death save. Let's see if you can.
I can do preserve life.
Stabilize yourself.
18.
You
Again.
stabilize yourself. 3 death saves.
Cool.
You come over. Neither of them are actively dying,
Okay,
but
so-
they are out.
I
So
power
So
up.
can I provide them with
yeah, 0. So you're still unconscious
Got it.
unless you give them,
healing word?
I'm taking a nap.
What do they get?
Nap time.
or you can do more of your
Taking a nap.
where you can distribute.
That's what I
You've
just
got
told you.
5 points left.
Yes.
Well, you gave them 10, so yeah, you got 5. You can give them both 2, and you can do healing spells and stuff like that as well. It's up to you.
Cure wounds.
Yep.
I'll do
I
cure
also have
wounds.
2 healing
All right,
potions.
which one do you do
one-
cure wounds on?
Who is worse off?
They're both
They're
they're
both
both
zero.
equally pretty bad.
I can only do one though.
Yeah.
Well, you've got how many?
I have okay, so I
Is that a
I'm
first
bringing
level?
up the next
first level.
3.
So you've
and,
got
yeah, and I did use this one already. No, it's not that one. Secret plan.
those were.
Sacred
Oh,
Flame is a cantrip. You can use
Yeah.
it as many
Oh.
times as you want.
Okay.
So you've got all of your first level spells.
Okay, so I can do it like up to 4 times.
Yeah.
How much time do I have? Let's do it all 4 times. I'll do it all 4 times. I will do 4 cure wounds.
Okay.
So the first one will be for red. That's the right dice. Yes. So take 5.
Plus your caster
plus-
level 3.
Which is 3. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So take 8. And then take 6.
Wait, are you doing them all on?
No,
Really?
she's getting 2. He's getting 2.
Okay.
So,
8 plus 5
14 for
14.
you.
14.
There you
Thank you. Hey, that's 2 away from.
So all her
Maximers?
burns, as you come over and you press your hands against her, and
Misdemeanor
they just
style.
start glowing. Like on keyboards, the underlighting.
Mhm.
You see like lighting under
start
your
strobing
fingertips
different colors.
against her, and it spreads out over you, and you feel your skin, that was all burnt and crispy, seals back up, and you
All right, and Kevin,
your
I'll
eyes
do
open,
2 on
and you
you.
feel just slightly bruised.
Okay. No, I'm
it's just-
gonna do
She hasn't
2
rolled the
healing.
health yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them to you. Hang on.
Oh my.
So 5, 6, 7, 8. So take 8
Plus.
plus 5.
13.
So you
There you
take
go. 13.
13.
You're getting all sorts of uppity with numbers today, aren't you?
44 now.
900 health points.
So you wake up as well. You're slightly more burned because you had more hit points to lose.
Oh my.
She's almost at full.
Oh God.
I'd
But
like
you-
to give you one of my health potions since you helped me buy them.
Oh yeah. That earthly possessions I don't need.
I'm gonna kind of just like sit down, like up against the rubble and whatnot. Like essentially catching my breath because I have 3.
I'm gonna rub the
Is there
coins
anything
on
else?
myself
Just like-
because I did nothing else this time around.
Is there anything else to
Those are
loot
soft
through?
than I am.
Just the pile of coins that everybody's kind of like.
I will
Gathering
take the
around.
pile of
One to you and one
coins.
to you, 'cause I have 2.
So he comes over and starts like
They're on the floor. They're floor coins.
floor coins.
Oh, this is
Anyone's-
outside of the
anyone's
chest?
No,
grab?
no, these are all part of the 800 silver pieces and
Oh.
and 150 gold pieces that are just sort
Wait,
of.
I thought I grabbed the chest.
So I'm just kind of like
No,
holding
it's spread all
the
over.
potion
The
and
chest had
whatnot.
been broken
Oh,
open
oh, okay.
because
You guys,
he was
like,
hoarding it. It was the beginning
"Hey,
of
I've
his
done it."
money piles.
And I broke it.
And
Okay.
then
I've done it.
the
I've liberated
explosion
Thundertree.
kind of kicked everything
He's
all over
gone.
the place. So you guys kind of scraped
Hey.
them all together,
Glad we could,
into a pile.
make
That's
that
what
work
you
out
have.
for you.
And you didn't die.
No,
that is
I
another
didn't.
plus side.
I'm not dead.
Actually, he died twice.
Technically, I died twice, but who's counting?
Yeah. So I'd like for you to have this health potion, and you to have this one.
Oh, and what?
Channel divinity, yes, Sage. Thank
much
you.
Oh,
does
I
that,
need one too. I'm only down to 6 hit
How
points.
much does that give me?
You can give
You
yourself
can, you
some.
can heal yourself.
It's
I used all of them on them.
You have.
Oh, do we have to roll a d4?
You got
Were those
your
first-
healing
Yes.
word. No, yeah, you used all 4 of your first level spells.
But you
got
didn't. You
your
got
channel
5 hit
divinity.
points
That's trying.
for
So
yourself.
you could,
Oh, I can just
Give
give
yourself a
myself
little 5.
because you are below half.
Yep, so I can give myself
keep-
5.
If you're French out there, I apologize.
So-
I keep just bashing the French
So-
name.
I roll a d4 plus 2.
You must pardon my French.
So
It's
2
all
plus
in
4,
love.
4, okay.
You only make fun of people you
I
like,
now have 17.
or something like that. I don't know.
Something like that.
Feeling much better now.
So
I'm kind of.
you guys are now sitting inside a scorched and ruined tower.
I'm just
With
gonna
a-
stay laying down on the floor, sprawled out.
I would say I'm sitting up against a pile of rubble right now.
I crossed my legs. I'm into meditation. I put a spear of the cone of silence around me.
You didn't push the button. Hard. We all heard that. you have to push it all the way down. Yeah, I think fine.
This is super fun, guys.
So we didn't kill a dragon.
Almost.
It doesn't need to be killed. It just needs to be.
Removed.
Away
Hey,
from
I
here.
think
What
this is a
happens to the
success.
rule
It's
of
gone.
kill a
I see this as an absolute
or kill a
win.
Yeah.
dragon?
It was either fight one dragon and then possibly the next,
So the
or
rules
just fight one
changed.
dragon.
No,
Yes, the
fine.
rules changed the instant you couldn't talk a dragon out of it.
Well, you already know that the fight was inevitable. I got information on that other one. We now know there is another dragon,
Maybe.
And technically, the dragon's gone.
and it is gone. So you're welcome.
So the druid could, like,
Hook
tell us where
up.
things are.
We can figure out
and
what
stuff.
we need to figure out. I feel like this is a win.
Yes.
I'm alive. I can still
We
do
all
that.
But what if the
survived.
dragon comes back around?
Then
he'll
someone
be the
else
druid's
kills it
problem.
again.
It'll be the
Lovely.
druid's problem at that point.
I have a suggestion. I think we should just burn this place down.
The whole town?
No, just this house.
Burn it all to
hear
the
Nordric go.
ground.
The stretching of leather just.
Just this house, particularly. Like, look,
You
if he
what?
comes back and sees that his
Yeah.
house is
My
gone,
hands light
maybe
up.
he'll
I'm
just
like,
find
"May I
another
do
place
the
to go
honors
to.
over The tower.
Maybe he'll go someplace
Give me
else
the
if he sees
tower.
just the
First.
tower's gone.
The tower
I'd like
is
to pick
stone.
up my weapons.
Yeah, but I've got explosives.
Well, yeah. It's, we can
Can I
probably...
dishevel it with an earthquake?
Actually, having the tower out would be...
See, that's
That'll
my
do.
idea.
You just...
Shovel!
Astrid,
Could you
you
wait
just said
till we
set
leave the
fire.
tower?
Well, set
Yeah,
fire,
you fly
destroy, it's gone.
If we get rid of the tower, he will have nowhere
Let's do
to
it.
come back to.
I mean, what's he gonna
Not directly.
nest in a humble cottage?
All right.
That was coming down.
We're destroying the tower. Destroying the tower!
You guys are holding this all this anger against this poor tower.
No, it's not the tower's
What the
fault.
tower represents.
Yeah.
It's the symbolism of the tower.
All right. So I'm gonna pick up my weapons and
Probably
a
go
few
outside.
dragon scales.
Oh, yes.
I would.
Yes,
Yeah,
are there
any
actually...
dragon
Oh,
scales
there's
on the
dragon
ground?
scales everywhere.
I'm gonna go ahead and put some of those in my pocket.
Oh, I guess we all should, huh?
Yes.
All right, I'll
I
do
feel
that.
like I should at least have one,
Yeah.
to remember it by.
Yes.
How large?
This day sucked. Let's just keep it.
It was a young dragon, so they're probably about the size of like that.
Okay. So about phone size.
Yeah,
essentially.
about a phone size of a
Everyone
cell
can
phone.
grab a couple.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
What are their uses? I don't know.
Oh.
Well, we can
Aesthetics.
sell them, or we can sell them, or also sell them.
So I'm gonna grab as many as I can stuff in my pockets, along with all my.
I only have pants.
Coin.
I don't have possessions, so I don't need one.
Okay.
It's technically a
I
mystical
will take
possession.
your share.
Huh?
This is
You're
technically a
welcome.
mystical possession.
I'm gonna take a lot.
Maybe I'll
You
indulge.
can find about 75.
Oh yeah, I'll take
How
75.
many can I put down?
Where are you gonna put those?
I'm-
Astrid?
Did you find about 25 good ones?
I'm just taking
What
them.
about Nordric?
She's looting
Nordric.
everything.
I am. This
Nordic,
was
you
a
find about
terrible day
82
of
of them.
taking whatever I
What
can.
about me?
Why don't we
Red?
just take all of them and put them in the cart and sell them?
You find about 2.
Oh.
How many?
Well-
I'm just rolling randomly. You find 18 good ones.
Great. I've got 18
That's
dragons.
fine.
I would
Don't
also like to
mind me.
try to retrieve my 2 botched.
Arrows.
Oh no, the one exploded.
The
so
one's
the one...
gone. Let's see if you can get your other one. You do not find it.
So no,
I don't
you may
know.
not. You may not.
Sorry, I heard about Santa Claus.
Yeah, I heard
I had
out there.
one arrow, and it
What's wrong
flew
with
away.
Santa Claus?
It's gone now.
Apparently he doesn't give
It's
any
all gone.
breaks.
No, nope. Okay, so I say we destroy this
Everyone
tower.
step out, please. I have words with the tower.
So you guys
Oh god.
scoop
Suck
up
up
the
the
coinage.
money and-
You have to make a couple of trips to take the coins.
Is there anything
out to
else?
the cart.
Is there anything else of value in the building?
Not that you can find.
Oh, okay, fine. So we took dragon scales.
Was there
and-
anything in the cottage part?
No, it was pretty clean.
I didn't think so.
The 2 scrolls.
Yes.
Do you check those out?
Yes, we do. What do they say?
Alright.
What
The
does?
2 scrolls.
It's a handprint and it
What
says
doesn't
we know.
kill you, kills
Oh
you
look, I do
again.
have Fireball. I just haven't read it yet.
One scroll is
Oh,
a
Fireball's
scroll of
great.
Misty Step,
I gotta show you.
Ooh,
Misty Step.
Yep.
That's a fun one.
and the
Yeah,
other
that
one is
one.
a scroll of Lightning Bolt.
Ooh,
Lightning bolt
also
is pretty
fun.
solid.
Lightning bolt.
Misty Step, you
Lightning
can
bolt.
take action to basically turn into mist and move to a place
the
Mm.
darkness.
without
Oh.
taking damage. It's like a quick escape thing.
Oh.
pretty
Can
cool.
you use scrolls as well?
Anybody can
I don't
use
think
scroll.
so. I have no idea. I'm gonna say yes.
As you guys are cleaning up the coins and you move the chest, to basically keep, because the chest is hardly able to contain all the coins, but you use it to transport. As you pick up the chest and move it, there's a rusty old battle axe
Oh,
laying on the floor underneath.
Anyone want a battle axe?
we can sell it.
I'll take that.
I have a couple of them.
There's runes in Dwarvish on the axe head. Can anybody
I
understand
can.
Dwarvish?
I do.
Yeah.
I can.
Because I am a hill dwarf.
It's a simple word in Dwarvish runes that reads Hew,
If you want to look at it.
H-E-W.
A pretty good go-to spell. Starts right here in this little bit.
And
Do I know what that means?
No, it's a name.
It's just a name of.
It's a name on the it's
Axe.
a name on the axe.
Yeah.
Like I think this belongs to Hugh.
Not anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fireball's pretty nifty.
Unless you're in close quarters and
gonna say-
everyone's standing right next to the
I would
target.
say, however, you got to remember, blast damage does not care about friend or foe.
I'm not a spellcaster, so I don't know what
do you
you're
have
talking
arcane?
about.
Me?
Yeah.
Where to be on here?
On your skills.
I feel like my.
I believe I believe
Nope,
Red
not so
Scout.
much.
I don't.
Arcane?
Yeah, on your skills.
Yeah.
Give me an arcane check.
No.
8.
Okay.
What can
I can actually use Dex instead of Strength for the attack and damage rolls for my unarmed strikes and mock weapons.
Yeah, it should already be calculated like that in the plus boxes there
I mean, I don't have
next to your.
Arcana proficiency, but I do have a plus to
okay.
Arcana.
I'm also going to make sure I grab my longbow.
Okay.
It wouldn't make any sense.
All right. So you guys clear
That
out.
suck. We leave the
Move
tower.
it out to the.
Crush
move it
it
out
like,
to the.
wait a minute.
The wagon, and then yeah, it's just you in the tower.
Well done. Yeah. I'm
Is
taking
it
down.
destroyed?
Yeah. I'm doing it like top style.
Okay.
Foot plant. Coming down all around in a spiral spin around me until all you see is the dust. And then there he stands, the one guy who's doing absolutely nothing.
The
I
roof
did
falling
one cool
towards you.
thing today by disheveling this tower. Bloody stupid
Can
tower.
we not be in the tower first?
You're not-
Yeah, that's.
you guys already left.
Yeah, you guys left. He's.
Okay.
Watch out for that last piece of rafter.
Yeah, it comes
Yeah.
down, it crumbles around me, and it's done. It is finished.
Yes, clunk.
I
Oh.
finally did a cool thing today, and now I don't feel so stupid.
The dust settles, and you're left standing there.
You're like, yes, I killed it. I killed the
I
tower.
killed the tower.
Pride has been restored.
There, see, and I needed it.
Is the dragon like gone? He doesn't like see
Do
us
we
like
see him
destroying
on
his
the
house.
horizon, or-
No, you don't see
Coming
him
back.
anywhere.
Okay.
They move real fast.
He's not coming back.
Good. Well, we destroyed his house and took all his stuff.
Yeah. We got no
Yeah.
one here.
Yeah.
We should go see the professor. Druid.
Rudith.
Yeah.
Rudolph.
Rudolph.
Man, Druid.
Let's go see Rudolph. I have some words with him.
Yeah, I feel like we should have some strong words with him. I actually, in lieu of knocking, I would like to kick his door down.
Well, as you come down the path, he's sitting there on this porch.
Oh, never mind.
So I
Smoke
walk
his
up and I kick his door.
I kick his door.
He looks up. Oh.
You want to explain how many people you sent to their deaths?
I merely told adventurers that the dragon was there.
I'd like to interject and say that maybe, just maybe, the green dragon, known for lying, was lying.
No, you were supposed to be on my side.
I was on your side, but I was also trying to lie to a dragon.
He's puffing on his pipe. Listen. Adventurer types are their own people. I'm not in command of them. I simply ask them if they would remove the dragon, as I am incapable. I saw him fly off. Congratulations, by the way.
We also got rid of the tower.
I did see that. I saw the top of it go down behind the trees. Nice touch, you guys. You all look a little bit worse for the wear, but no deaths. I'm.
Yeah?
You know, you'd think I'd be sorry about the door. I'm not.
He's puffing on his pipe.
I can fix the door, boy.
I'll just grow a new door. That's not a problem, but
I have this thing with doors. I just need doors.
But did you collect a piece of it?
Oh, I feel like there's something mystical about this door, though. Yeah, take a shard with it. Shove it in with my other.
he just
Door shards.
oh
Door shard
Like,
guy.
what are you doing?
I'm a door shard guy.
took my door.
He goes over and kicks it, and he's like, and another thing.
And another
Now I'm
thing.
gonna cut. Yeah.
Take that.
Like that, son.
You'll never get this back. It's my house. I'm gonna put it in my
Taking
pants.
If you feel you need a piece of that door, son,
I
you go
really
right
do.
on ahead.
Thank you,
Libby,
sir.
that one was for you.
That piece was for you. You earned it.
Now finally Thundertree
Yeah.
can actually have.
He chuckles.
Oh, it looks like life is fun.
Oh.
Now finally Thundertree can have
Oh.
lighting on it.
Yeah, you're dead.
I'm probably loud enough to touch on anyone else.
Yeah, you probably-
Hopefully.
Probably, yes.
So wait as you re-mic up.
Boo, boo, boo. Beep, boop, boo, waiting for the mic check song.
All right, so what are we gonna do now? I mean, are we gonna like?
Well, there's now that the dragon is gone, I am able to move around the the village a lot more. Find out maybe what those black cloaked figures are on the other side of the town. You're welcome to check it out yourself if you like, or I'll take care of them.
I was wondering about that.
Or
You know what? If we find those spiders, we should interrogate them.
I do
Does
know
anybody
there's.
speak spider?
No.
Well, I do, but
Do you have
spider.
like a temporary spell where we could do for this?
You know, I might just have something for you for that. And he gets up. You hear joints cracking and he stands.
Man.
Use too much.
And he
effort.
shuffles in through his kicked-in door.
That's still not starting.
No.
He walks like Master Roshi. with
Brings
his
out
hand
a scroll.
Splinters.
Please. He hands it to.
So
He goes to
many
hand it to you, but then gives it to her. She's more magically inclined, son. You understand.
Oh yeah, don't worry, old man. I got you.
Now, you can do one of two things. You can cast that from there, or you can copy it to your book and learn it yourself.
Delicious. Anytime you want to talk to a spider.
But it'll take some time. You wouldn't, you know,
Fancy
I
do that
wouldn't
with the other
suggest
spells,
you. You know, hang on, let me check as you open it up.
Also, out of game. Really quick side note: how are we gonna capture a spider?
That's a good question.
Oh, it's not like a goblin. We can't
see.
just. We can't just.
We
bind
train a
his
bunch
hands.
of flies as bait.
So as you
We
open
get
up the
so many
scroll and
of
check it
these.
out, it's a speak with animals spell.
One
Okay.
stupid
Ooh.
idea
It's
at
a
time.
first level divination spell.
No, 3 at a time works the best.
It takes one action to
Yeah,
cast.
does it?
10 the duration is 10 minutes, and you gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at minimum, beasts can give you information about location and monsters, including whether they can perceive or have perceived within the past day. You might be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor for you at the DM's discretion. So,
All right. Let's see. So learning the spell, adding it to my spell book.
I believe you have the ability to do it faster or cheaper because it's expensive. Hang on,
It says the gold and time you must spend to copy an evocation spell in each spell book is halved.
Yep.
So both is halved. So 1 hour and 25 gold pieces.
There you go.
I think I might just do that.
And then you'll be able to memorize it as like any of your other spells, and you can now talk to the animals.
Oh, what a great idea, Caden. Thank you. Now everyone else uses it.
He chuckles and sits back
Better
down.
to have it for
No,
you know
you're
more
right.
than one use than
No, you're right. You're better than me. I get it.
yeah. I know.
It's true.
You're all better than me.
Oh, you young people.
To be fair, Kevin, you have talked to about 3 things and attacked them immediately.
And
Worked out
failed
so
with
well.
talking to other people. Might I remind you of that one time, you know, with what's his face?
Oh,
last
where
staff?
everything lit on fire and it wasn't
Yeah.
my fault? Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that really well, too. That's so interesting.
But I hear,
No.
you know, I don't be sad because talking to the dragon, he was a sly one.
I would like to believe that there are beings on this planet that aren't dimensions that could follow some sort of code of honor. I want to be able to believe that.
He chuckles and says, "Why don't we have some lunch? And you guys can talk about your next move. I've got some friends coming that might be able to help you with your wish." And he chuckles and gets up again
Oh man.
Sit down.
and shuffles inside. Come, I'll make some stew.
I think you need to see a chiropractor or something.
And with that, we'll wrap for this week.
Oh.
We'll wrap a little early because it's a good stopping point.
Oh yeah.
So, what'd you guys think?
I don't trust the druid.
Okay, since we're out of game at this point, I really there was no way that we weren't gonna fight the dragon.
Right.
No,
So
there was zero way. It was
No, we
just,
were just-
whether or not you guys started it or I started it. There
Right.
was no.
That's
I wanted
fair.
to just start it, but I was waiting for. I thought
I
maybe.
didn't want to just go in and just do the thing, or go in and just kill it. And I wanted to try being more interactive.
And that's fine. I was totally willing to let you try that.
And I
And
wanted
there-
to see how far it would go.
And there's a lot to be said about that. Not all of D&D is hack and slash. There are some people that do nothing but hack and slash dungeon crawls, and that to me is boring. I like interacting. Green dragons, though.
Although that dropped, and of course my inexperience, first of all, not knowing my full capabilities, and also not knowing the full parameters of the game. I don't know that about green dragons, and you gave it away when you said the spies. Get closer because of the spies. Like,
No, they're dead.
Now imagine if you would all come together willingly in a group and I got
Not
that
a
blast on.
chance.
You'd all be
I
dead.
knew you
Well,
guys
we would have
know.
said
No.
next time, and then
No.
we'd have
No.
started something else.
Right.
Right.
that would have been it.
Well, next time we're not grouping up. That's for
Next time, I
sure.
was doing something else.
So,
Next time on RPG Out of the Box, we're gonna do a different game because we all
We all
died.
died.
so thank you
No.
for joining us. I'm hoping
still rolled a one.
everybody was entertained. I know these guys seem to have been entertained.
Very
Yes.
despite
How was my dragon?
Not bad.
It's,
No,
it's
it's
very
good.
My
dragon.
dragon
I dig it.
betrayal.
Yeah.
I
It's
dig
very
it.
good.
I tried to do very serpentine and
Did you try to do?
Yeah.
I actually did like the sort of mildly comedic mannerisms, and then did you intentionally give that tell with the spiders?
oh yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that was.
Yeah, there's a couple little lies in there. You didn't catch every one of them, but that's fine.
No.
Like the parlay and the draconic. He was talking out his ass
Oh.
or butt. So, anyways,
Ass dragon. What?
make sure if you had a lot of fun here, check us out. Check out some of our other videos on Chaotic Knight Network, our Twitch channel. We've got our YouTube channel, which is also Chaotic Knight Network. Just do a search, you'll find us. Like and subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff. If you liked it, subscribe. Bring friends next time. You can laugh at their ones, man. They drop ones like it's going out of style. Guys,
Yeah.
Yeah.
ones are not going anywhere. You don't have to. You can roll other things. It's okay.
Like
thought it was
double one.
I'm gonna buy new dice because you know what?
You gotta change it up.
Angrily unscrewed.
Really unscrewed. So, anyways, come back next week. We'll be here 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, and we'll find out what else lies in Thundertree. If there was a dragon, what else could there be?
A smaller dragon.
That doesn't get worse. So yes, join us next time. Thanks a lot, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh.